We should be live. We should be live. Are we live? We're live. We're live, everybody. We're here for the Elimination Chamber 2022. I absolutely love the Elimination Chamber. It's warning me that my audio bitrate is a bit low, so if that is the case, as in if I sound a bit weird, do tell me and I'll try and sort things out. But I don't think I'm a bit weird. So hopefully it's all okay. But welcome to the Elimination Chamber. It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, I say it's been a while. It actually hasn't, has it? It's been about 3 weeks since our last endeavour. I should really tweet that I'm now live. Just for those of you that are here, can you hear me correctly? Do I sound okay? Just because YouTube was telling me that I might not sound okay, so hopefully I do. Yo, Potsy, yo. Hopefully it's all good. I'm gonna guess. Bear in mind that Potsy said hello in the chat. I'm gonna guess that I sound okay and everything's running smoothly. Because I don't want to tweet out that. I don't want to tweet out that I'm live until I've done it. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? You sound fine. I sound fine, do I? Okay, that's good. That's good. It was a bit of a weird one, that, because hopefully YouTube stopped giving me recommendations. I've changed a few things for my stream on Thursday for the Unbelievable Streams network save over on Twitch. So I'm just making sure that it sounds okay and everything's fine for YouTube, because everything's been okay for YouTube for ages. Just with Twitch, it's a bit dodgy. But yeah, I'm going to tweet that I'm now live so people can come and join us for the Elimination Chamber. I absolutely love the Chamber. Even bad Chamber matches I kind of like. I just love the Chamber. I think it's one of the best match types in wrestling. It really is. For like the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, and the Chamber, the 3 match types that I just absolutely adore. And no matter who the participants are, I will happily watch one of those matches over and over again. They are just one of those matches that just don't age, do they? They really don't age. So we. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Donkey, welcome. I'm doing good. I'm kind of grateful, to be honest. I'm kind of grateful that this is on at a nice time, because Jesus Christ, I like uni's been going mental at the moment. So, and my life's been going mental at the moment. So it is kind of nice to not have to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning for something like this. I love the graphics. The graphics are lovely for this. Do you think Cody Rhodes is going to appear? I don't think so, right? And the one reason is it's in Saudi Arabia. If this match was in America, I think so. But would he have travelled to Saudi? I don't know. I don't know if he would. I hope there's a match on the card, by the way. I hope there's a match on the kickoff. I don't think there will be, but there's a lot of matches on the card. A lot of matches on the card. It's a bit ridiculous, really. Why don't they? Why is it financial reasons? Do you think that they don't have the kickoff show in Saudi Arabia, that they haven't made them travel? Do you think it might be a financial reason? I don't know what the reason may be for that. It seems a bit odd. Seems a little bit odd, that one. This is the first Saudi show I'm going to watch, but I'm unsure if I'm fully watch this or watch us get destroyed by Man City. Honestly, mate, I do think you're gonna get destroyed by City. Not gonna lie. I think you will get destroyed by City. Hopefully you do stay along for the ride. It would be nice if you stay along for as long as possible. That would be wonderful. If you do end up leaving, make sure to hit the like button. Give us a like spike. Give us a wonderful little like spike. And try and tell the wonderful algorithm of YouTube that I am doing a very good job. That would be absolutely lovely. It would be lovely if you guys could do that for me. But yeah, Cody Rhodes was apparently spotted at an airport in Poland. Really? Really? When was that? Like, because the thing is, I expect him to take time off before he arrives. I just don't see him traveling all of the way. I just don't see him traveling all the way to Saudi Arabia. I just don't see it. I'm really excited for Cody to return to WWE. I think he will be a main eventer. Their depth is small at the top, but he won't return tonight. So months ago, I wanted one final WWE Cody run. I did think that Cody was going to end up in WWE at some point again, right? I did think that. I did think that was going to happen. But I didn't expect it to be so soon, if you get what I mean. I did not expect it to be so soon. I expected it there to be a bit of time before he came back. It was in Poland yesterday. Hopefully where does he fit? Where does he fit in right now? Like, the landscape of WWE it just doesn't fit with Cody right now. Like, as you said, like there is a gap in the market for a main eventer. But the thing is that the problem is there's a gap in the market for a main eventer because they're just not building anyone. And that's a them problem. I mean, to be honest, the easiest way for them to get a new main eventer is to get Cody Rhodes in, isn't it, really? It is the easiest way for them to get someone in, because it just means that they don't really have to bother. Like, he comes in, instantly put him in the title picture. You don't have to build him at all because the fans know who he is. They know his name. You can build a character from scratch. It doesn't really matter. It makes their life really, really easy. The Cody Rhodes Poland picture photo is apparently from a meet and greet years ago. I don't think he debuts tonight. In the photo, he has his neck tattoo, so it can't have been that long ago. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. I really don't know what's going on with it. I really don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one to me, but I just can't see him coming back at Saudi Arabia. If this pay-per-view was in America, 100%, I would genuinely believe that it'd be coming in. But not in Saudi. Just can't see it in Saudi. I mean, he'd get a massive paycheck, which is apparently one of the reasons why he left AEW was the paycheck. So it wouldn't necessarily surprise me. Like, it would to a point, but I just can't see it. I didn't expect him to go there. I just really wanted him to get a WWE title run before he retired yet. I highly doubt he would. Shocked if he is looking like Lita, to be honest. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's a bit of a weird one. It shocked me to a point that he left. Like, when he left, it shocked me. The reasons why he left did not. The fact that he's getting less booking power, the fact that the money is a bit of an issue doesn't surprise me. He's got a bit of an ego, Cody Rhodes, and I'm not criticising Cody Rhodes. He does just have an ego, and that's fine. Like, people can have egos, but it didn't surprise me the reasons why he left. Oh. Is there any more WWE pay-per-views before Mania? Surely he has a Mania match, so it would kind of make sense to start the build now. Yeah, this is the final. This is the final WWE pay-per-view before WrestleMania, which makes it the longest build in history. This is just from what I've seen on Twitter. It makes it the longest build in history since there's been a pay-per-view between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. This will make it the longest build from the final pay-per-view to WrestleMania than ever before. It would make sense to do it now. I just don't know who he would face. Who would he face at Mania? Like, There's just not many options there. I just can't. I don't see who he could face. I don't. I really don't know. I really don't know who he could face. It doesn't make much sense to me. Like right now, I just don't see where he goes in. Fun fact: Cody Rhodes' last WrestleMania match, last WrestleMania, which was WrestleMania 32, was at Dallas, Texas. That's quite nice. That's quite a nice book ending. He left and arrives at the same point. Do you know what? It made more sense for me. I want this, and I want it, but it's not going to happen. I said Intercontinental title, ladder match, something like that. Maybe like mystery opponent for Sami Zayn, something like that. Cody Rhodes' music hits, he wins the Intercontinental title. That is the sort of stuff I would love. That I would love. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it will be Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville for the title. But I would love if it's like a multi-man match or even a singles match. Mystery opponent, Sami Zayn versus someone. It'd be Cody Rhodes to win the Intercontinental title. I'd really like that. I don't think that's what's going to happen, as I said, but I do think that would be brilliant. All Cody Rhodes wanted to be was a booker so he could pay homage to his dad. To be fair, I agree with you. I think that's what he wanted at the start. I just think he lived his dream of being a booker, and now he got less booking power at AEW for one big reason. Like he did put himself over quite a lot, and they didn't. What AEW didn't want was the EVPs to kind of be the big boys and win everything, and that's how it felt at one point. And then when the company felt like it had like Cody Rhodes as TNT champion, Kenny Omega as world champion, and the Bucks as tag team champions, it just felt like, okay, the EVPs are taking over, and the AEW were like, actually, we don't want that. We don't want it to feel like that, and so they took the booking power away a little bit, which is fine. Which I don't get the problem with it, and by the sounds of what I've read and heard, Cody Rhodes is the only one that seemed to have a problem with it. It's a bit of a weird one. I'd love Cody versus Orton at Mania, but Riddle wouldn't be able to be moved out of the way that quickly. To be fair, you could have Orton versus Cody, and then Riddle in another match. You know that. I don't think Riddle and Orton are gonna face each other at Mania. I think it'll be Orton and Riddle versus the Alpha Academy at Mania is what I think it's gonna be. Sami Zayn is rumored to versus Johnny Knoxville, and Knoxville is apparently gonna win. I can't see Johnny Knoxville winning, because let's be honest here, Johnny Knoxville winning makes him Intercontinental Champion, and that'd be stupid. That would be stupid. But he did put over Darby Allin, Wardlow, and Sammy Guevara. Yeah, I know that. I know he put people over. I know he did that. But like, this is the thing that gets me, right? Is he did put people over, but Wardlow he put over, but he did beat him, which is fine. I'm not saying that's a problem, but he did win a lot of feuds. He won a lot of feuds. I'm pretty sure he won the Malachi Black feud, which he shouldn't have won. He won the Brody Lee feud, which he shouldn't have done. And I don't know. I just personally, I think Cody got a bit stale in AEW. He really did. He followed the same pattern, which was he went away, he'd come back, he'd win a few matches, win the TNT title, and then drop the TNT title. And then he'd leave, he'd have a little mini feud, and then that would make him leave. He'd come back, he'd win that feud, win a couple of matches, then win the TNT title, then lose the TNT title, then have a few matches, and then leave for a bit. Like, he seemed to follow that pattern, and it became really obvious, and I personally didn't enjoy it. I like Cody Rhodes. I'm not even saying I don't like Cody Rhodes. I really like Cody Rhodes. I think he's an amazing wrestler. I think his character got very, very good at the end of his run at AEW. I think there was a lot more mileage in it. I don't know. I feel like I just didn't like some of the booking that involved him. I just didn't really like. I just felt like he was shoved down our throats a lot, and I just didn't like it. Each new AEW signing first feuds were against Cody Rhodes. See, exactly, and that bothered me. That bothered me that it just became so repetitive. It was a bit much, but the thing is as well, those new signings would win, and then Cody would eventually win the entire feud, and that just felt a bit wrong. I didn't really like that, for me personally. But, you know, it's going to be an interesting one with Cody. I'm not taking away from him as a wrestler. I'm not taking away from him as a person. He can do what he wants. He can do what he wants. It's just personally for me, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way he was, sort of thing. I just didn't like it. My favourite Cody was 2011 to 2012. Was that when he had the mask? Because if that's when he had the mask, then yes, that was the best version of Cody Rhodes. For me, personally. Will there be a pre-show match? I don't think there will be. Which really upsets me, because I really want a pre-show match. Because I don't want to be sat here till 9 o'clock. Please don't make me sit here till 9 o'clock. I beg of you. I want a 3-hour pay-per-view, and I want it to be 3 hours and done. Simple? Cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page here, because I really don't want to be sat here for too long. Really don't want to be. Ooh. What would be the best match on the show? What would be the best match, does everyone reckon? I'm going to go for... I think the WWE title match will be brilliant. I think no matter the outcome, I think that's just going to be an amazing match. I do personally want it to be Seth Rollins, though. I agree, it was repetitive, but there were reports saying Tony took over booking like 3 months after AEW began. So surely that would be Tony's booking of him. Maybe partially why he's frustrated. This is the thing, though. It's the thing is, one of the reasons why he left was the booking power was taken away from him, right? So the booking power was taken away 18 months ago or whatever it was. Right, it'd be longer than that now, but let's say 18 months ago. Why didn't he leave then? Like, I know he's probably his contract and stuff, but like, surely you would have heard reports then. Just, you heard no reports that he was going to leave. It just seems very odd to me. It just seems very, very odd. But yeah, his booking was very repetitive, but that's why I question it, because my big thing is, okay, why is no one else's booking repetitive in AEW? Why only Cody Rhodes' booking was repetitive? It just says to me that something can't have been fully Tony Khan or whatever it was, because you wouldn't just make one man's booking repetitive. You just wouldn't do that. Like, why would you make his and make everyone else's different? I just don't know. Cody Rhodes was goated in his first IC title reign. Cody Rhodes was great. He was great in WWE. I thought he had a high ceiling in WWE. Then he left, and then he had a high ceiling on the Indies. Then he had a high ceiling in AEW. Now he has a high ceiling in WWE. I feel like he could be a very John Cena type. I feel like he's gonna get like "We love Cody, Cody sucks" type chants week in, week out. I do genuinely believe that. I'm going to go with the men's Elimination Chamber match. Yeah, I've gone with the same there. I've gone with the same. I think that will be the best match of the night. I do feel that way. It should be a very, very good show. I have to say, it should be brilliant. Like, the only problem is with the men's one is obviously we all know there's a certain result that I don't think we want, and I think we might get it, which is Brock Lesnar winning it, making the Royal Rumble null and void almost. Well, not null and void because he did need the Rumble win. He needed the Rumble win to challenge Roman. And then he needed the title. But why didn't he just enter as champion? Why didn't he enter the Rumble as champion? I don't really know. I really don't know. I don't get WWE's booking at times. I do feel like they go like that. Like they just keep going away, like in and out of what they want. And they can't just stay on a linear path. And I would love it if they could actually stay on a linear path for 5 bloody seconds. Would be very, very nice. 42 minutes left until the show starts. You are correct, Potsy. 42 minutes left. Surely give me a pre-show match to commentate on, because I hate the long pre-shows. The pre-shows that last an hour and I just sit here and do nothing is a bit annoying. Like, I know that sometimes happens. Actually, has it happened in AEW yet? AEW's pre-shows are very different. They are like video packages, and then there's like a match, and then there's more video packages. Or it might be video packages until the match, and then the show starts. I can't remember which way around it is. But I always need a match. I do always need a match, because otherwise these pre-shows become very boring. I love Happy Corbin, right? I know Kai doesn't like him, and I know a lot of other people don't like Happy Corbin, and they're like, bring back Corbin that's sad. Happy Corbin is hilarious. I love him. I think he's absolutely hilarious. I think for me, Corbin is one of the has been a highlight since his whole gimmick of running out of money and this, that, and the other. Since that, he's been a highlight. An absolute highlight. I think he's been brilliant. I feel like a lot of WWE's booking is literally stat padding. It does feel like that at times. To try and build up superstars to have more accomplishments quickly to build up their name. They did it with Drew. Literally, rather than just letting them have a long reign or this, that, and the other. WWE's booking is a combination of 50-50 and scrapping stuff. Yeah, it really does feel like that. It really does. It's just a bit frustrating, really. WWE's booking has become a bit much. And it hurts a little bit every time I watch a WWE show. And I have to admit, after the Royal Rumble, I very much considered no longer reacting to WWE pay-per-views. It really got to me. The Rumble did. It really got to me. I've never really had a show just completely tear me apart like it did. So hopefully they recover it with this show, which I'm hoping they do. Oh, they're showing the highlight package to Drew and Madcap Moss. I think people are saying, oh, maybe in the Drew match something's going to happen. I don't think it will. I think it will be a run-of-the-mill Falls Count Anywhere where Baron Corbin gets involved and like Drew overcomes the odds. I do very much see it. Imagine if Cody Rhodes returns to help his former Tag Team Championships partner Drew McIntyre, because this seems like a WWE thing. Now that might be one of your best ideas. Genuinely, I could see WWE doing that. Why could I see WWE doing that? and then having the tag match of Drew and Cody versus Madcap Moss and Baron Corbin. I could so see that. Why could I see that happening? Oh, that just upsets me. Why do I see that happening? And I like Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. I think they've been a breath of fresh air. I know people don't like them, but I really do. I think they're great. I think they're a bit of comedy. It's something a bit different. But a lot of people just don't like them. So I can just imagine that match happening now. I mean, it's hard to predict the Mania card. I mean, it's going to be the least excited for Mania I've ever been. I have to say that. The Rumble took a lot out of me. I'm not excited for Mania at all. I think the matches, Ronda versus Charlotte, couldn't care less. Brock versus Roman, I think would be really good. But I'm sold on the idea of the triple threat. The Seth, Brock and Roman. I feel like that would be a very, very good match. I think that's the best option. And I just can't. But that's why then Brock versus Roman just doesn't excite me as much as it should do. At least if that happens, Stardust is coming back. Please, no Stardust. No Stardust. Or is that isn't coming back? Because if that isn't coming back, then that also... But no Stardust, please. Can we just not have Stardust? That would be great. Stardust would be very, very frustrating to have. Because stuff that... To be fair, I've done well not to swear. This has been the longest I've not sworn in like 20 odd minutes. That's not bad for me. Usually I end up swearing quite quickly. I ended up having like a massive pasta dinner, by the way. I'm absolutely stuffed. I had a massive pasta dinner. Like, I say pasta dinner, it was like pasta and cheese. Like, it was like for lunch and dinner. Because I knew, like, if this lasts till 9 o'clock, I ain't going to eat. Like, I'm not going to eat. If it lasts till 8, I might be able to have a quick little something, shove something in the oven. But again, likelihood is probably not. But yeah, so it's not like you guys, where you guys can just wander off. I can't wander off and cook. I have to sit here and watch all of it, and just see what happens. And I'm not genuinely. I thought going into it, looking at the matches, I was like, yeah, this could be a decent show. And then looking at it more, I'm like, I really don't care about any of... Maybe the 2 chamber matches and the Lita match. Apart from that... And Roman versus Goldberg should be good, but it'll be about 2 minutes long. Everything else on the show is filler. Which is not good when half of the show is filler. Order a pizza. I could order a pizza, but I've had a pizza a couple of times this week. I can't have another one. I can't have another pizza. That would be a bit ridiculous. Or get a slow cooker. I'm a uni student. Slow cookers just don't work for uni students. That requires us to pay attention. Like, we don't pay attention to stuff, and that requires me to then remember I've got the slow cooker on. Roman's so good, isn't he? I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I really don't know what I'm gonna eat. What am I gonna eat? It'll probably end up being a takeaway of some sort. I'm hoping that the pasta sees me through. I think it might see me through for a very long time, so I'm hoping it sees me through. Because after this, I should be streaming over on Twitch the Draft Club, Football Manager Draft Club competition. I should be streaming that over there. So, which should be fun. So there's a lot of streaming for me tonight. I'm trying not to get too excited on here. I won't, because I don't want to. But I need to conserve a little bit of energy for the Draft Club, because that's just going to be nuts. The Draft Club is got a very, very tough opponent in Salmon FM as well. So Do check me out on Twitter, on Twitch if you haven't done already. I am streaming a lot more over there. I'm streaming at least once a week now, which it's been a very long time since I streamed over on Twitch that often. So yeah, it's fun. It's nice to be streaming over on Twitch again, streaming over on here. Obviously, releasing content as much as I am on YouTube, and then doing uni stuff on top. I'm a busy bee. I literally don't stop. It's a bit ridiculous how much I don't stop, but I do it all for you guys. You guys enjoy the content, so I keep pushing it out. I push it out as often as I can. All being well, I should have a video up tomorrow. It should be my reactions to the Jurassic World trailer. What I will do is I will record my reactions to the GM mode trailer, which I'm kind of well, not the GM mode trailer, I saw that. The GM mode ringside reports, I need to film my reactions to that. I haven't even watched it, so I've avoided everything at all costs for that. And I might post that, but I think I missed the train, to be honest, for it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you guys still want to see it, I can record it and I can post it. But if you think I've missed the hype train for that and that people won't be interested in that, then I probably won't do it. I'm a bit unsure whether to do that one, because that one won't be released until maybe next Friday. Probably next Friday, which is a long time away. Like, I mean, they're easy videos for me to edit, so it makes my life easier, but, you know, is that something you guys would be interested in? Because if it's not, then I probably won't do it. It's a difficult one. But I did enjoy doing the last ringside reports, so yeah, I've just got to try and have an idea for different content and stuff that I need to do, but I'm just trying to keep it variety based, trying to keep it wrestling, football, and variety. You know, whether that be trailers, video games, this, that, and the other, and trying to like mix it up all the time. And almost having like one reaction video a week at the moment. So whether that be a trailer reaction, a wrestling reactions video, I'm trying to keep one reaction video a week and then the rest being gameplay. Obviously that's not always possible, but that's what I'm trying to do. If Cody returns, what theme do you want him to have? Kingdom or Smoke and Mirrors? Probably Kingdom. I'm not gonna lie, I want him to. I would love him to keep his AEW theme. I love his AEW theme. Cody's AEW theme. I think it's quality. I think it is one of those themes that is just unreal. I personally really like it. Other people might prefer the other ones, but for me, it's gotta be Kingdom. I was listening to it yesterday, like on my way back from uni, and I was just like, yeah, I want this theme in WWE. I want, because I feel like it's more recognizable nowadays. If that theme was to go off, the crowd would go mental. The crowd would go absolutely mental if Kingdom got played. It'd be like it would be like giving like when Punk came back. As much as I wanted, and I still want, This Fire Burns to be CM Punk's theme at some point, they made the right decision having Cult of Personality being their theme. Like they absolutely made the right decision, because that was the theme that was going to make everyone go, oh, he's here. Like, so for me, for Cody, it's Kingdom would be the one that would make everyone go, because I've forgotten Cody's old theme, really, genuinely. Like, it's not one of the older themes that I remember vividly. So, given the fact that I'm not the most casual of fans, like, I'm not a full-on casual fan and I'm not a hardcore fan, I'm just a fan that's in between that. From the fact that I don't remember Cody's old theme really says a lot. Like, it says a lot that the new one will be way more recognisable for a lot of people. I preferred this Fire Burns as well. Yeah, this Fire Burns is such a good theme. Such a good theme for CM Punk. It was unreal. Absolutely unreal. I loved it. Just because that theme would play over and over on WWE 13. Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I played WWE 13, I'm not gonna lie. Very long time. I haven't played a WWE game in ages. Oh, they're showing the segment from Smackdown that has been heavily edited because Charlotte didn't hit her head off the table very hard. I find Charlotte quite frustrating at the moment. She just doesn't do as she's told, does she? She doesn't sell very well anymore. Like, I'm not gonna lie. "27 minutes until the show. 27 minutes. And I genuinely am sitting here thinking, there's not going to be a match on the pre-show, is it? I'm going to be sat here a very long time. But then again, 9 matches, maybe in a 3-hour show, you're thinking, what, 20 minutes per match is kind of your average, let's say. And you've got the 2 chamber matches, which you expect to last, what, nearly 40 minutes each. The Roman Goldberg match will last a few seconds. So, I mean a couple of minutes, sorry. So, yeah, maybe it would work. Yeah, it might work. It's just, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Sounds terrible, but I just can't. I'm already more excited for AEW's Revolution pay-per-view, and I've not been watching AEW for a while. Keith Lee got me back into AEW, I have to admit. But I'm excited for Revolution already. The matches on there look incredible. MJF versus CM Punk in a dog collar match, give it to me. Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker, give it to me. Adam Cole versus Adam Page, give it to me. Those 3 matches already sound incredible. And then I look at Elimination Chamber at the moment, and I mean, you look at Mania, and I'm like, Brock versus Roman, give it to me. The rest I don't care. I don't know. For like Ronda versus Becky would have had me far more than Ronda Charlotte. We're getting a match! We're getting a match on the pre-show! Yes! Yes! We're getting a match! Yes! Oh, this is going to make my life so much easier. Oh, thank God. Oh, that might be my biggest pop of the night. It's The Miz versus Rey Mysterio on the kickoff show. The Miz versus Rey Mysterio on the kickoff show. The Miz versus Rey Mysterio on the kickoff show. Are you kidding? Oh my God. I'm loving the set, by the way. That set genuinely looks incredible. The stadium looks a bit empty, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of empty seats even for the pre-show. What a downfall for The Miz. Like, it's a downfall for Rey anyway, in a way. But last year's Elimination Chamber, he closed the show with the title. This year's Elimination Chamber, he doesn't even make it onto the main show. Oh, nice. This should be a good match. Like, I'm not excited for it. It just should be a good match. Like, let's be honest. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee versus Wardlow so far in the Revolution ladder match. See, this is why I'm excited for that show. Everything about that show looks incredible. Let's admit it. Everything about that show looks incredible so far. So, and then it just winds me up that WWE can't get their biggest show of the year right. It just winds me up. It really does. It really gets to me. It really gets to me. Can't believe The Miz versus Rey Mysterio is the kickoff match. The kickoff match. I thought it was going to be the tag match. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be the Usos versus the Viking Raiders. Because the Viking Raiders aren't really well known in Saudi Arabia, so... Whereas Rey Mysterio's a legend. The Miz is technically a legend. Well, Rey Mysterio's winning this match, isn't he? Let's be honest, which lines up with mine and Kai's predictions. Now, if you didn't see mine and Kai's predictions, we predicted the same for every single match until the main event. So, and I'm presuming the main event is going to be, see the 2K22. I'm assuming the main event's going to be the WWE title match. It should be. I need to pre-order WWE 2K22. I'm going to write it down because I need to pre-order it. Pre-order WWE 2K22. The thing is, I'm going to have to get it on my Xbox One. I don't have a fancy console. Like, I have my PC, obviously. But do people get WWE 2K22 on their PC? Like, content creators? I want to know what content creators use. Because I've never done WWE content before. I might have to, like, find out on Twitter or something. Where's Countryman Mansoor? Not a clue, mate. His streak's over. Well, he's technically never lost. His streak of appearances has probably... is probably gone. But his wins are still there. This stadium is so empty, by the way. Like, it won't be empty when the show starts, but do the people in Saudi Arabia not understand the concept of a kickoff show? If the men's chambers last, I see Cody Rhodes appearing. Well, what would go on last instead? What would possibly go on last instead of the men's chamber match? I don't see Cody Rhodes appearing. It's not one of those where if the chamber match is on last, I will go, oh my god, Cody Rhodes is going to appear in it. Like, for me, it's... For me, the chamber match has to be on last, that men's chamber match. What else goes on last? Roman versus Goldberg? No. Like, that would be stupid. That would be stupid. And no other match should go on last other than the men's chamber match. So it's not one of those where I go, oh, the men's chamber match is on last, Cody Rhodes is appearing. For me, that just doesn't make sense. Like, it as like a theory. You can have a theory that he'll appear in the men's chamber match, but just because it's on last doesn't add to the theory for me. I love Rey. Rey's great. Rey Mysterio's brilliant. This is what I mean. He's getting a massive... Rey Mysterio's getting such a reaction from the Saudi Arabians. Why is this on the pre-show? Well done, Dominic. Good old Dominic. I can't wait to play as Dominic on 2K22, by the way. I like Dominic Mysterio. Right, Rey's going up. Oh, that was nice by Rey. Oh, that was so good. That was so smooth. So Ray went up to the top rope and Miz pushed him and he went into the Tree of Woe. That was really good. I liked that. I like that a lot. Dominic's just having fun on the outside, I think. He's just having a joke and a laugh. It's quite... he's having a great time. We, the WWE, currently don't have any plans for the WWE Championship. I have a horrible feeling they do, and that's to unify it with the Universal. I have a horrible feeling it'll be Brock versus Roman for the title at Mania for both titles. That's my worry. I don't want it, and I know a lot of other fans don't want it, but that's my worry that we're going to get, unfortunately. If anyone other than Brock wins it, then I'll be more excited for the WWE title match. I really want Seth to win it. I think Seth deserves the title. I really do. I think Seth's work at the moment is brilliant. I think it's some of the best work he's done in his career. So, for me personally, he deserves the title more than anyone right now. As we're getting into the mix of this match, drop a like spike. Show YouTube that we are doing a good job. There's probably going to be a lot more competitors today for streaming wise, just because it's on at a decent time during the day. So please tell everyone that we're doing well, and give us a like spike. Well, we all know Roman Reigns should be holding the WWE Championship. Yeah, but the thing is, right, the Universal title, the one way of making the Universal title, right, look good, and feel prestigious is what Roman Reigns is doing to it. Roman Reigns is making the Universal title prestigious, and it's what they've needed to do for a while. So I don't necessarily mind it. I feel like, I get it, you want your top star to hold your what you believe to be your top title, but I do believe they understand that it's actually helping them to make the Universal title feel prestigious, because obviously the Universal title is very new. So yeah, it doesn't bother me that much. I feel like him holding the WWE title, I don't think is necessary. Especially holding both titles at the same time, I just don't deem it necessary. I think he will hold the WWE title again at some point, but he'll have to drop the Universal first for me to want him to hold it. He'd have to drop the Universal title first. In my opinion, I just don't like people holding two belts. I don't feel like it adds anything. I mean, in some scenarios it might do. Like, maybe if you do want to unify the belts or something like that. But to have what happened last year, where... to have what happened last year, not last year, a couple of years ago, where Becky won both belts, held them up and then, like, cashed one in sort of thing, as if it meant nothing. You know, that's what they'd almost have to do with Roman. And that just feels a bit... It just feels a bit stupid. I just don't like it. And what you're going to do, have Roman hand in the Universal title, and then that just defeats the point of his historic reign. Like, it is a historic reign. Like, I think he's like 30 odd days away from becoming the longest reigning major WWE champion in the modern era. From what I've read. So why would he then like hand it in and then end his historic reign by just handing it in? It would be stupid. It would just feel stupid for me. I don't like it. I know that's what WWE will probably do. I just don't like it. Really don't like it. This has been a nice match. Nice and smooth. Very smooth. I just don't get why these two on the pre-show, man. I really don't. These two are quality wrestlers. Really are. They are top of the draw. I feel like they are top draw wrestlers, and they deserve to be on the main show. They really deserve to be on the main show. When Roman Reigns finally turns face again, I see him being WWE champion. Yeah, exactly. Like, I do see it happening eventually. I just think he could hold the Universal title for a very, very long time. And then when lose that to someone, really rise the stock of that person. And 619, this could be the end of the match, to be honest. I think it will be the end of the match. 619 by Ray. He's going to go up to the top rope. Is he going to do a tribute to Eddie? Or... Oh, Miz. Miz rolled out of the ring. Oh, that's unusual. Miz... Oh, nice. Miz rolled out the ring to, after the 619. Tried to get the steel chair, but Ray stopped it. So... Miz is gone again. Dominic's getting involved. Oh, really good heel work by The Miz. Real good heel work by The Miz. He's ejected Dominic. Oh, that was brilliant by The Miz. So the Miz was trying to use the steel chair. Dominic took it away from him, and as Dominic took the chair, The Miz kicked the steel steps. Oh, is The Miz going to win here? Oh no, Rey Mysterio's rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio wins with a roll up. So yeah, when he took the chair away from when Dominic took the chair away from The Miz. He then kicked the steel steps, which made the ref it seemed like Dominic had hit him with the chair. I'm guessing this feud isn't over then. Maybe we get a Dominic versus The Miz match at Mania or something. Nice. This is nice. This is a nice father-son moment. 619 from both of them. And a lovely frog splash by Dominic. And a possibly lovely frog splash by Rey Mysterio. There we go. Lovely stuff by both. And the Mysterio stand on top. What a surprise! What a surprise. The cover star of 2K22 wins his final pay-per-view match before 2K22. What a surprise that was. But that was a really good match. I really enjoyed that match. I was just... I mean, it could have probably been on Raw, to be honest. It was one of those matches. It could have possibly been on Raw or something, but it was a good match. They are both very good competitors, so really good stuff.
And one match that we have been waiting a long time for. 2 years in the making, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
2 years in the making, Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. Goldberg went from heel against face Roman Reigns to heel against heel Roman Reigns. Oh, I hate Goldberg. I hate him. I really hate Goldberg. It's like an ingrained hatred in me. I just really don't like him. I really don't like him. I think he's a very annoying individual. Very annoying individual. I hope Pat McAfee is there. I know he's probably not, but I hope Pat McAfee's there. I love Pat McAfee. I love Pat McAfee. He had so much as well. I feel like Roman Reigns versus Goldberg is starting the show. I could see it. I personally, what I would do if I was booking the show is I would have the 2 chamber matches bookend the show. So you start with a chamber and you end with a chamber is what I would do. I always prefer that. Same with the Royal Rumble. I always like the idea that you start with one and you end with one. So you start the show off with a high and you end the show off with a high. You either got to do that or you build the show from like one of the least anticipated matches upwards. But I don't think that's... You should do that. I always think you should start with one of the most anticipated ones. Plus, the Goldberg Roman Reigns match is going to last like 2 minutes. And I don't like a 2-minute match starting the show. I do get your idea though. I could see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg starting the show, don't get me wrong. But personally, I would prefer I would personally prefer having a chamber match on first. Let's go Goldberg. No, Liam, no. We are not starting with... We're not doing any Let's Go Goldbergs. We don't want Goldberg to win. No one wants Goldberg to win. No to Goldberg. No to Goldberg. I don't think Pat McAfee is there. I don't think he is either, unfortunately. Oh, Daniel Bryan was on WWE programming then. I don't think Pat McAfee's there either, unfortunately. I really like Pat McAfee though. He had so much. He had so much.
I cannot wait. I'm telling you guys, I happen to think it's going to be a long day for Goldberg.
A long day for Goldberg? No, it won't. It'll be about 2 minutes.
By the way, back on the same page with Paul.
It'll be about 2 minutes. Like, let's not beat around the bush here.
But what about this one? The WWE Championship is on the line. Bobby Lashley.
Yes, we want Goldberg. No, we don't want Goldberg to win. No, we don't. No one wants... No. Goldberg win. Genuinely, if Goldberg won, I may never watch WWE again. Genuinely. That would be the sort of thing that would absolutely destroy me. Like, mentally, would absolutely destroy me if Goldberg won. Like, I'm not sure. I think it would be... I think I'd watch WrestleMania and that'd be it for WWE. Genuinely. I'm not even... No word of a lie. If Goldberg wins, I genuinely believe that WrestleMania will be my final WWE show. Ever. I don't think I could ever watch it again. I really don't. Because it would just upset me. It would just upset me. Meow, meow, meow. Boom. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Brock won in a rematch. I don't want title versus title in Mania. And also the fans' reactions to Goldberg winning, so let's go Goldberg. Right. I don't think you understand, Liam. If Goldberg wins, I may never watch WWE again.
Seth freaking Rollins, Riddle, Austin Theory, A.J. Styles, and the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Nice. That chamber match should be good, the WWE title. Should be really good. Match of the night for me. Match of the night it will be. Oh, this is one of my favourite match types. I love the chamber. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be a good chamber match, and it's still enjoyable to watch. Bro. Gotta support my man Matt Riddle. I don't think he's winning it. Although, as I've said before, if he was genuinely gonna win, if he was genuinely gonna win the Royal Rumble, Matt Riddle, then it wouldn't surprise me if they put it on Riddle. It's fine. We then have Goldberg drop to Cody at Mania. No, it's just not gonna happen though, is it? It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that they're gonna ruin Roman's historic reign for bloody Goldberg. Oh, it would kill me. It would absolutely kill me. It really would. It would absolutely kill me. I don't think anyone can quite understand that. Can I stop having it make suggestions to me? That would be lovely.
I'm sorry, but can we please talk about something that hasn't been talked about enough, and that's the fact that
Oh, it's annoying.
the first title defense for the champion, Bobby Lashley, and it's inside Elimination.
First title defense for Bobby, and it's inside Elimination Chamber. Does anyone actually think that Bobby's retaining here? What match would you want? AJ Styles versus Edge or AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels? Honestly, AJ Styles versus Edge. Shawn Michaels is past it. If you had to ask me that 5-6 years... if you'd asked me that when AJ Styles arrived, I would have said Shawn Michaels easily, right? But AJ Styles versus Edge. Edge is at the top of his game. Is at the top of his game again. Right now, he's very, very good at the moment. Is Edge. So for me, personally, I'd have Edge. AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels doesn't. Obviously, when it happens, I'll be happy. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't feel like Shawn Michaels has it anymore. I really don't. I want Roman to drop to either The Rock, Bron Breakker, or Cody. I think it will be Bron. I would love it to be Bron that takes it. I think that would be a really nice storyline. The Rock, I don't want him to drop it to The Rock because I don't think The Rock would stick around. And I'm not sure if The Rock still has it to what he had before. And it would just be very weird for him to hold the title. For how long? And to who would then The Rock drop it to? I don't know. Or Cody. Genuinely, I don't want Cody to do it. I want it to rise someone up. I want it to rise someone. So someone like a Bron Breakker. I'm trying to think who else. Someone maybe like a Matt Riddle. Someone like that. You know. Yeah, I want it to rise someone up the card. Rise someone's stock. And that's why I just don't think The Rock or Cody need it. Bless me. Luckily, I can prepare and mute myself for those now. On a 100% to a 0 to 100% scale, what's the chances of Cody Rhodes signing with WWE? I would say about 85%. I would say. I think it's genuinely going to happen. Right, I'm going to be quiet and you guys can sync up now. I didn't do this to begin with, so let's do it now. This is the final chance to sync up. Right, there you go. That should have helped. That should have helped. You guys sync up to us. Great, no sound on the sneezing. Vince would be proud. He really would, wouldn't he? Vince would be very proud of me. But But yeah, hopefully you've all synced up now. You'll be able to see what I'm reacting to and stuff anyway. But that should have given you guys a chance to sync up to a point. So yeah, we're just getting a little like video package, which is actually quite nice. I like this video package. Should really turn it up because this is actually going to be the matches, and I will want to actually listen to this now. Here we go. We're getting there. What's going to start the show off? What's going to start the show off? I'm really interested to see. Really interested to see what's going to kick off this show. Very, very interested. Right, I'm going to grab another drink while I'm here. Astronaut in the Ocean. It is Astronaut in the Ocean. It is. If you follow me on Instagram, I actually try and get the theme to the... I try and get the theme to the show in when I promote my predictions videos. But yes, it is Astronaut in the Ocean. I've never heard of it. I don't really listen to this type of music, so I haven't got a clue who it's by, and stuff like that. I haven't got a clue. But I mean, it sounds decent. The road to WrestleMania is now running through the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Eh? You would have seen this. Do you know what? The progression that has happened over the time of the Saudi Arabia matches happening has been actually quite impressive by WWE. That's something I've got to give them. To start off with 0 women's matches, then 1 women's match, and then to get it to just a normal pay-per-view, no glorified, you know, old people facing off against each other, nothing like that. The stage is gorgeous, by the way. It seems to have filled up a lot as well since the pre-show. Bloody hell, proper fireworks display. At least the roofs of this building isn't torn off. For anyone that lives in the UK right now, you'll understand that the O2 Arena has been torn apart by the wind. So, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun over here. So, I'm jealous of any of you that aren't in the UK because it's very cold. Very cold in the UK right now. International debut of Elimination Chamber, eh? It's one way of wording it. Yeah, it seems like Michael Cole, Byron and Corey are going to be on the entire night by the looks of it. So it seems like they're taking the main commentator from Smackdown and the 2 sub-commentators from Raw by the looks of it. Filled to capacity, that's good. As I said, like, they always do very well in Saudi Arabia. They always sell out, like, it does always happen. Like, it does always sell out. It's just, for whatever reason in that pre-show, it was just virtually empty. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia equals Cody Rhodes return. You just really want Cody Rhodes to return. We're kicking off with Roman versus Goldberg. Potsy was right. Potsy was right. Oh, this scares me so much. This scares me so much. This scares me so much. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Potsy was right. Now, this is what I mean, Potsy. I was like, I know you did. When you said that you thought this match should be on first, I knew it probably would be, but I always prefer Elimination Chamber pay-per-views to be bookended with Elimination Chambers. But WWE don't do that. They didn't do it with the Royal Rumble either, which I think is actually a bigger one that they should do it with, but instead they just put the one Royal Rumble in the middle of the show, and the other Royal Rumble at the end of it. I don't get it personally, but it's not me booking it, is it? They get paid a lot more than me. Do you hate Goldberg that much? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I really do. I just don't get Goldberg. Like, I get his character and everything. I just want him to go away. Just leave. Retire and leave. That's all I want from Goldberg. I'm not asking for much. Roman Reigns is like the show starter. To be fair, like, if he's not ending the show, it makes sense for him to start it. You know, he's that big of a draw that he should be one or the other. I just thought, for some reason, that this show, maybe not, but I get it. I really hope someone, right, took the time to time this promo package on a stopwatch and then time the wrestling match and see which one's quicker. So time the package, time the entrances, and then see which one's longer. I can guarantee the match will be shorter than the promo package. He can't beat Roman. He can't beat Roman. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me.
I finally realized that I don't give a damn what anybody thinks.
Don't do this to me.
He's old news. If that guy came back around, I smack him in the face and get him out of here too. I'm here for my legacy.
No.
I'm here to show people that it doesn't matter your age. It matters only about your desire.
Why are they putting Goldberg as a face? I'm trying to show the world that it's not about your age, it's about your desire. Why is he doing inspirational quotes now? He's not an inspiration, he's an absolute dweeb that needs to leave. I respect Goldberg. This is the worst part. Promo package and entrances, 10 minutes, match equals 7 minutes. It probably will be something like that. Goldberg won't win. They won't have Roman lose before a Brock Mania match. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. I didn't think Goldberg would beat The Fiend. Yet it happened. It happened. What do you make of the Stone Cold rumour for Mania? Personally, Roman's got the first entrance as well, not Goldberg. So with the Stone Cold stuff, I genuinely believe Stone Cold won't be wrestling at Mania. I think the Stone Cold rumours are to cover up for maybe The Rock returning. And maybe doing a standoff with Roman at the end of the show. That's my own personal opinion. I'm not expecting The Rock to turn up. I'm honestly, if I was to put my reality goggles on, I don't think either of them will be there. But that's just me. Here we go. Roman getting a massive reaction, by the way. Yeah, he's getting a massive pop. This is great. Wow. Okay, would you have believed when he won this title, right? For him to have the longest, be like 30 days from the longest reign. That's the thing that's having me like. Surely Goldberg can't win, right? Because the Brock match is huge if Roman's still undefeated, and the fact that if Roman wins this match, he will break the record of the longest title reign in 35 years. That is ridiculous. And I love that. And I'm not bored of Roman yet. I'm really not bored of Roman yet. If the rumours of KO vs Austin are true, it'd be superb. My only problem is a match like that should be a catapult to better things. I don't think WWE will push Owens after it. Yeah. That's the issue, though, is like we all want Stone Cold to come back, right? But what happens if Stone Cold comes back and he's not as good? Like it would just ruin things. Like The Rock came back and we all knew he was still in shape and You know, he's still training and stuff like that in between his movies because he loves the sport. Stone Cold hasn't been able to. And just imagine he comes back and he's not the same. That would just ruin a lot of his legacy. And I agree with you. I don't know what they're going to do with Owens, and it's a shame. I think Owens is one of the best things that we have. Not going to lie. Roman Reigns is the longest reigning champion since Hulk Hogan's 84-85 run. See? It's historic. It's historic. And I love that. I love that they've made this historic run, and he has felt fresh the entire time. I am not bored of Roman Reigns. I love Roman Reigns. I'm not bored of him. It never ruins things. Look at how much we all still love Goldberg. Yeah, look at... I mean, well done, Liam. You've come up with the prime example as to why I really don't want Stone Cold to return because of stuff like that. Like, it does just diminish. Like, we do now hate Goldberg. Shawn Michaels, like, he retired and he was an absolute great, but whenever someone be like, oh, he's an absolute great, like Shawn Michaels, but remember when he came back in Saudi Arabia and he was rubbish? Like, it's a shame. Roman's about to talk, so I'm going to shut up for a bit.
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
They love him.
Acknowledge me.
They love him. They love him. They absolutely love him. The people in Saudi Arabia love Roman Reigns. They love Roman Reigns. But I think they've done what they wanted, which was to get Goldberg chants going. Boom. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what a shot. What a camera shot that was. That was gorgeous. Those of you watching the show, if you guys saw that camera shot, that was one of the best things. That was such a good camera shot. Of waiting, seeing the crowd reaction, the pillars go, and then seeing Roman's head turn. I love it. Love it. Such a good shot. Hello, Goldberg. For goodness sakes. This place is electric. Everyone is so hyped for Goldberg. They were more hyped for Roman, weren't they? They were way more hyped for Roman Reigns than they were Goldberg. They were way more hyped for Roman than they were Goldberg. That is unexpected. I mean, very unexpected. The show started at 5. We've been going for 16 minutes. This show has been going on for 16 minutes and we haven't started the match yet. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How short is this match going to be? Alright, here we go. The Universal Championship. Go, Dadberg. 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 Being Goldberg and inhaling all the smoke gonna take a toll. At some point, surely, but it doesn't look to. Doesn't look like it's taking a toll, does it? Let's be honest. He still looks in better shape now than I've ever been. Look at Heyman looking concerned. That's so good by Heyman. Heyman looks concerned. Because Heyman's watched Goldberg batter Brock Lesnar, right? Has seen it before. So I really like that by Heyman. I really do. I think that's quality. Interesting. There we go. Are we going to finally get to the match after 20 minutes? Here we go. 15 minutes in. And we're finally at the match. Wow. Roman's already won more titles than Goldberg. And Goldberg has been in the company a lot longer. That's mental. Oh, Roman's face. His facial expressions are so good. So good. I would like to point out they still haven't hit each other yet. So I'm afraid this match is going to go spear, 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 jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. Honestly, mate, I'm concerned about the same thing. I don't think it's going to happen, but it doesn't mean I'm not concerned. They still haven't hit each other. They're just locking up at the moment. But we're 19 minutes in, and neither of them have hit each other yet. Yay! Roman hit him. 19 minutes into the show, and we got to see the first punch. Oh, what has it come to? Oh yeah, Goldberg went out the ring really easily there. My pops during this show have been ridiculously stupid. I popped because there was a match on the pre-show, and I popped because it took 19 minutes for someone to hit somebody else. Oh, test of strength. Oh, Goldberg won it. Into the barricade. This might be one of Goldberg's longest matches. Do you think the move Roman did and getting into acting during his time off has really helped his work? Maybe, genuinely might have done. To be fair, it really might have done. I mean, whatever he's done, I'm thankful for it because it's been incredible. It's made him unbelievable. Really has. Made him next level. Here we go. Woo! Spear! Spear by Goldberg. Spear by Goldberg. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Cai Sherlock might be joining us shortly. Oh, that was nearly a rock bottom. By Roman. 1, 2. Oh, it's kick out. Spear, let's go Goldberg. Bugger off, Liam. Liam, leave. No. Potsy, first spear. Don't even. I'm so scared. It was such a bad spear. It was so bad. It's so shit. Oh, I've sworn already. That's not good. Rock bottom like maneuver. Really good stuff by Corey Graves there. That's how you build to that Roman Rock match eventually. Superman punch. I don't have to tell you who hit that, because let's be honest, the other bloke ain't hitting it, is he? Here we go. Roman's going for a spear now. It's Roman's time. Spear versus spear. It's what we've always wanted. Ooh, wow. Spear by Goldberg. That was so obvious. That was so obvious. That was so obvious. Like, Goldberg didn't even try to pretend that he was going to get hit there. No. 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 Okay, he didn't get Roman up, thank God. Guillotine! 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 Locked in on Goldberg. Goldberg looks like an absolute tomato right now. He looks like a complete tomato. This is a weird match, I have to say. Very weird match. Oh, Roman Reigns got it locked in more now. But Goldberg's trying to get out of it. People say WWE can't do long-term storytelling. What's that in reference to? Policy? What's that in reference to? Is Goldberg fading? Is Goldberg fading? Is Goldberg gonna tap? Is Goldberg gonna tap? Is Goldberg gonna tap? He's faded. He's faded. Goldberg loses. Roman wins. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh. I mean, I get the story of the match. It was a classic Goldberg match, really, wasn't it? It was just a bit rubbish. It's just a bit naff. And I'm not... His matches with Brock Lesnar back in the day are fine. It's just these matches recently have been pretty naff. Yeah, it's... Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That was a bit fun. That was a lot of fun. Well, that means at least Roman Reigns retains. That's what matters. Goldberg passed out. Roman hit him with, I think, 2 moves and made Goldberg tap out. The real main event is over now, though. The rest of the show is filler, not enough Goldberg. Just no. Just no Goldberg. Have that be it now. Goldberg done. Corey Graves acknowledged the rock bottom like a move. Yeah, exactly. A rock bottom like move. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I like by Corey Graves. I liked that. I like the fact that he acknowledged it, because that means it makes it so much easier to build to that Roman Rock match when you have stuff like that where you're reminded of the Rock. You're reminded that he's there. He's gonna be there. But I do understand the story they tried to tell there. Roman obviously tried for a spear a couple of times and Goldberg countered it. So what Roman did is he got into his arsenal and picked out a different move to beat Goldberg. You know, he knew that he worked out that the spear couldn't beat Goldberg. So what did he do? He brought out the guillotine. I get the story. I do get the story that they told in that match. I hope Kai at least appreciates Goldberg as much as the rest of us. No one appreciates Goldberg. I'm not gonna lie. Dynamite. Dynamite. I know they put Dynamite in the promo package for Mania just to take a stab. Just to take a stab at AEW. But it's funny. I don't mind it. I quite find it funny. After Roman Reigns won, a camera cut happened and someone in the crowd stuck up the middle finger. Love it. Love it. More of that. More of that. More middle fingers. We can't get enough of them. What's going to be next? There's so many irrelevant matches that are going to arrive. So many irrelevant matches. We're nearly half an hour in and we've had one match. And the match lasted... In fairness, the match lasted 10 minutes, if that. So... It was one of the longest Goldberg matches we've had. So, well done, Goldberg. Round of applause for Goldberg for getting 10 minutes out of his matches. Well done, Goldberg. No! What's the main event? What's the main event? What's the main event? What? What's the main event? What's the main event? Just for clarification, I'm pretty sure they've just said that the men's chamber match is on now. Have you seen any of Kenny Omega's comments on Cody today? I have seen them. I think he's just teasing us. I think he's just playing everyone around. But I have seen a few. Probably the women's chamber match. That's unusual. To have a chamber match that only decides the... Like, you're going to have a chamber match that that main events that isn't for a title. I don't get that personally. That's a bit confusing for me. Why you would have the chamber match on last, and the one that's last is the one that is only for like a #1 contendership. Maybe Becky versus Lita being last. Could that be the last match on? But then that's not an Elimination Chamber match. You would have an Elimination Chamber match main event and the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, right? I'm really confused. I really don't... That's really confusing. Really confusing. That's baffled me, that has. Yeah, apparently we're doing it. Apparently we're doing it. I know he was probably teasing about the flight, and but I find it interesting him saying he had no friendship with him and that his vision disagreed with everyone else's. But it's very interesting comments. Very interesting comments. It doesn't surprise me. It's the women's chamber match. The absolute. It's the women's one. What cheeky buggers! What cheeky buggers! What cheeky buggers! That's genius! They put up the graphic. They put up the graphic for the men's chamber match, and we're like, oh, Brock, you know, tonight is gonna possibly has a chance of blah blah, like of winning this. And then they show an Elimination Chamber promo package, and then announce that it's the women's chamber match that is on now. That's that's brilliant. That's so good. Oh, Bianca's in a pod. That doesn't surprise me because she won the gauntlet match. Of course she's in a pod. Do you know what? That had us all. Right, that moment by WWE had us all for a good couple of minutes there. That was brilliant. And they probably didn't even intend it either. But that was brilliant. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, I forgot that the women have to cover up all their skin. It's it. I always forget that because then their gear has to be very different, doesn't it? It has to be a very, very different gear to what we usually see them all in. Bianca is winning this. I said both me and Kai predicted Bianca to win this. The only other person I could see possibly winning it, I could see Rhea Ripley winning it, and I could also see Alexa Bliss winning it. Liv Morgan I could see to a point, but I think it'd be a bit disappointing, really. I don't know why. But I think Bianca's the one winning it. I think long-term storytelling, Bianca's winning it. That just makes more sense to me. Doudrop. She got a different theme. She does. She's got a different theme, Doudrop. I've not heard a new theme, so... But why have a new theme and not change her name from Doudrop? And change her Titantron from nice and happy. She's not happy. Look at her. She's mean and she's angry. Bianca or Rhea, only possibilities for me, but definitely going to be Bianca. I'm pretty sure it'd be Bianca as well. Doudrop's theme sounds actually quite cool. From what I can hear, obviously, with me talking over it. But I like it. Yeah, I like her new theme. I like Doudrop's new theme. I like it. It's amazing that she wasn't even on the... I don't think she was in last year, was she? Like, I don't think she was a member of the roster last year. Now she's in the chamber match. Rhea's in a pod as well. Who are we starting off? We're going to start off with Alexa, aren't we? We're going to get the shenanigans with Alexa at the start. Is what's going to happen. Oh, look at Rhea go. Do you know what I like? Like... If you look at the first Saudi Arabian show with the female wrestlers on, it was just them in a t-shirt, this, that and the other. At least now we get like proper gears. Like, yes, they have to cover up everywhere, but they get proper gear. They get proper gear that suits their characters and this, that and the other. And it's different to what they usually wear as well. So, but it's not as noticeable. It doesn't look as, like... It doesn't look as obvious that they've been told that you have to cover up. It does just look like gear now, and I like that. I think that's the way it should be. Rhea's gear looks quality. I like it. One 0. Yes, it is. It is 1-0 in the predictions as well. You are correct. But the thing is with me and Cai today, we only differ on one, and that is the WWE title match. So... And unless you're talking about unless you're talking about the football or something, Liam, you might be talking about the football. To be fair, I haven't checked any of the football matches. Oh, Liverpool won. That's good. At least we won. We're 1-0 down, but at least we won. That's what matters most. That's what matters most. Oh, look at Rhea go. Rhea's great. I love Rhea. She's brilliant. Hope you don't mind me posting the football scores. I don't mind at all, mate. I don't mind at all. Keeps me in the know, really. So who does this mean? Nikki A.S.H is in a pod. So that means that we're going to be starting off with Alexa and Liv Morgan. I would go with Rhea Ripley because she's Aussie, but unfortunately she isn't winning it. I could see Rhea Ripley winning it. I just think it will be Bianca. Right. The superhero gimmick is a bit like stupid, and I get that. However, the idea, right? The idea that a heel doesn't quite understand that they are a heel and they think they're a face is one of the funniest things. one of the like most fascinating character moves. This I actually find a fascinating character. I think it's having a superhero be a villain and not realise they're the villain is actually quite funny. Rhea and Nikki going at it in the pods. Here we go. What's Nikki doing? Is Nikki not in a pod? What's going on here? Oh, Liv Morgan's here. Okay. Why hasn't Nikki A.S.H gotten into a pod yet? Third Elimination Chamber match for Liv Morgan. Did not know that. That's incredible. Come on, Liv. I think Liv Morgan is up there with most improved wrestler. Like, one of the most improved wrestlers. She's unreal. What's going on? Why aren't they getting into the pod? Is Alexa going into a pod? Then why wouldn't you have Alexa come out? I don't get it. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? There's a pod open. There's a pod open. There's a pod open. Why is no one getting in the pod that's open? This makes no sense. Am I being stupid here? Okay. Let's go in. Okay, so Alexa Bliss is a bit different. So she's not quite the goddess, but she's not quite evil, Alexa. Okay. What's going on? I don't understand. Why has no woman gotten into the pod? 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 What is going on? No one knows. No one knows. What is going on? No one knows. No one knows. I don't get it. What's happening? There's 4 pods for a reason. Is Alexa getting into the pod? Is that what's happening? Okay, so oh, so there was a swing in the pod. Okay, so okay, sure. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. But why? Why did you not have it? I don't understand this thing. The commentary team should have explained that to us a little bit. Would have been nice. She needs to drop this gimmick and bring back the goddess. I agree with you to a point, but I'm willing to give it a try because I've not been massively against. Don't get me wrong, I was against the gimmick of like the blood coming out of her mouth and this, that, and the other to a point. However, you know, I'm willing to give this a try. You know, what's this new side to Alexa Bliss? You know. Because she seems a mixture between the goddess and this evil version. So it's going to be interesting. As Liv Morgan and Nikki A.S.H have started the match. I would like to point that out. Oh, that was a bit tough. Yeah, so them two have started off the match. I know that got a bit confusing because I didn't know what was going on. So you guys probably, especially if you're not watching it, definitely didn't know what's going on. History between Alexa and Nikki. The superhero? Or the super villain? Liv Morgan's getting a lot of chance here. Liv Morgan's loved. Oh, bloody hell. I love the chamber match. I know I'm going to say that a lot, but I love it. Oh, that was a nice move. I liked that. Smashing Liv Morgan into the ring post. Yeah, so the winner of this faces... Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5... We're getting another one immediately. This is going to go quick. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Doudrop, right? Probably. Doudrop! It's like I'm going to predict what's going to happen in this. Ah, welcome Doudrop to the match. Ooh. Chamber, Money in the Bank and Hell in a Cell are the greatest match types in my opinion. For me, it's Chamber, Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble are mine. Those are my favourites. But I do see why you would say Hell in a Cell. Just for me, Hell in a Cell, I like it, but it's not one of my favourites. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Ooh, Liv got caught by Doudrop. Everything's... Ooh. Oh, Liv took that hard. That's ouch. Oh, Royal Rumble also, yeah. Everyone forgets Royal Rumble is an actual match type. Alexa Bliss being like, "Don't do that to me." I love that. I love it. They seem to love Alexa Bliss, the crowd. It's always interesting. Like, I know I'm going to comment on who the crowd's cheering for, but obviously with it being in Saudi Arabia, you know, it's seeing who translates to a Saudi Arabian audience, because the audience that we have obviously loves certain individuals, but it's interesting to see who the Saudi Arabian audience like. 8, 7, this is Rhea Ripley. This is Rhea Ripley. This is Rhea Ripley. This is Rhea Ripley, isn't it? Any other guess? It's going to be Rhea Ripley, isn't it? Rhea Ripley's going to go in the ring and absolutely batter Nikki A.S.H. That's what's going to happen. It's Rhea Ripley, everybody! Oh, it's so predictable. It's so predictable. Hello, Rhea. Rhea destroys Nikki. Rhea destroys Nikki. I nearly mucked that up then. I definitely mucked it up. Climb, Nikki. Climb, Nikki. Climb, Nikki. There's no escape from the chamber, but you can climb. Oh. Oh, Rhea looks an absolute beast at the moment, doesn't she? She's back to her best. They seem to have wanted her to get back to her best. Right, now she's climbing. Oh, Liv Morgan's been kicked off. So's Rhea. But Rhea's now going to climb. Oh, Rhea got kicked in the face and just didn't care. I love that. I love that. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I enter when I want to enter. How's it going?
It's been a decent show.
Yeah. Do you want to Bianca have to come in?
No, Alexa's yet to come in.
I'll go get my chair.
Yeah, grab your chair. Rhea Ripley's absolutely dominating this. I love this.
So she should.
She's back to her best. She's absolutely back to her best.
So she should.
They're pushing her. Here we go. Nikki A.S.H. Riptide. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Nikki A.S.H. Here we go. Rhea Ripley. Don't get the title out. Don't get the title. You're getting the title out, aren't you? By the way, right? Were you in the stream when they absolutely shithoused us?
No.
So they, after the Roman Goldberg match,
Yeah.
they put on the graphic for the men's Royal Rumble, the men's chamber,
Yeah.
and were like, can Brock Lesnar win the title, blah, 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 and went through all the participants, showed the hype package for the Elimination Chamber in general, and then went, next up, and then the chamber went down, and then went, next up is the women's Elimination Chamber. It was so weird. Alexa Bliss is coming in.
Why is she looking around, thinking who's coming in next?
Yeah.
She knows that Bianca's not.
She's got a swing in her thing, by the way, Alexa Bliss.
Is she?
That was quite cool. She had a
nice.
swing, but it was really weird because they had everyone come out first. Nikki, A.S.H. and Liv Morgan were in the ring, and then Alexa came out and then got in the pod.
Nice.
But it was like, why come out last if she's in the pod? If you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Actually, yeah.
They've never done that, and it's a bit weird. I love Alexa. She's so good.
Do you think the goddess is coming back?
I mean, by the looks of it, by her theme and everything, she looks to be a mixture. She's got the arrogance,
Yeah.
but she's still got this evil side.
Right, okay.
So, look, because she's acting a lot more like Old South, as well as,
nice.
still being a little bit evil. Potsy was saying in the chat, like, he wants the goddess to come back. I'm like, I'm willing to give this a chance because it seems, it's something a little bit different. It seems to be a twist.
Yeah.
And I don't mind
Twisted
twists. Twisted Bliss. That was quite clever. I like that. That was quite clever.
Oh, Jesus, that was a fucking...
How much do you love Goldberg?
Goldberg, I love Goldberg.
Do you actually love Goldberg?
No, I hate Goldberg.
There we go. Right. Thank you for proving my point. Liam was cheering for Goldberg. And I was telling him to F off.
He does a job. I mean, he does a job. His character is, at the minute, he's doing what he should be doing. It's putting over... Ooh,
She's got caught.
he's putting over talent. That's what he should be doing.
Doudrop just saved her, I think.
Yeah,
a
she
little bit. Doudrop's been good, to be fair. They need to change her name and her Titantron because she's evil. Her theme song's a bit more heel.
She's got the Piper stuff on as well now.
Yeah, it's nice. I think they are going in that direction.
Do you think they'll end up going back to Piper?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think it will happen. This is going to be good, isn't it? Go on, Liv. Oh, nice,
She
Liv.
hit her head there, didn't she?
3. That was unreal. Liv Morgan with an
She's
avalanche sunset powerbomb.
Nice.
From the top
eventually.
rope.
Yeah, got out there eventually.
Whew. That
Here
took
she
a
goes.
while.
That's why she hit her head there. Quite
Yeah,
bad.
she did. 3, 2, 1. Oh, by the way, don't watch the Roman Goldberg match.
Shit.
It wasn't that great. Not gonna lie. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't that great. The story that they told was decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. They told the storyline that Roman couldn't hit the spear.
Right.
Every time he went for the spear, Goldberg hit it.
Right.
And then Roman kind of looked and went, "All right
It
then."
was a longish match, wasn't it?
10 minutes, but they spent the first 2 minutes grappling.
Oh.
So
Weird.
yeah, they didn't hit each other for 2 minutes of the match. The first punch of the entire show was 19 minutes into the show. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Bloody hell, Bianca.
That's balance,
She's
right, isn't it?
so good. She's so good. But yeah, it took that long, and then like they had like all the scuffles and stuff. Then you saw Roman's face. I can't hit the spear. Oh, nice. It was like I can't hit the spear. Hit the guillotine. They were in the guillotine for about 3 minutes, and then Goldberg passed out.
Oh, come.
My reaction is that I laughed.
Yeah. That's what I expected to happen now.
It finished. The referee whacked his arm.
I think if anything else had have happened, I'd have been concerned.
Yeah. It was just a bit. Like, why?
That's how it should have happened. Here we go.
I want them two to be a Mania match soon.
I think it will for the title next year.
I mean, yeah, next year for the title, I think would be cool. Maybe Rhea wins the Rumble next year.
She's always been close.
She's always been close. I'd like it. I would love them to like these two to fight off for the title at Mania. I think it'd be amazing. Don't strip off Alexa. Jesus, Rhea's having a laugh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do Do you know what I like? And I was saying this earlier. If you look back at like the first Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, not Elimination Chamber. If you look back at the first Saudi Arabian pay-per-view, and what the women wore, right, which was it looked very.
Oh yeah,
now,
I forgot about that.
Look at this now.
Yes, t-shirts.
Yes,
didn't
they have to cover themselves up. Like I get they have to cover themselves up. It's the culture. I get it, but they still get to stylize.
See, I didn't even notice that. I've completely forgotten about it.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It doesn't look out of place anymore.
Yeah, I've completely forgotten about that.
KOD this early on Rhea Ripley.
No, I can't.
Oh, I'd say it's got to finish with these two for me. Oh, nice, Liv.
No, it'll be Bliss, I think. Bliss and Bianca.
Oh, nice, Bliss. I don't know what she had on her foot.
It was some golden...
It was some golden tape, wasn't it?
It's Rhea Ripley's belt, the whole suit's going to come off and the Saudi Arabian fans are going to go wild.
They're going to go... Twisted
beheaded.
Bliss! Yes! It's back! 2,
Why did she smile at
3... What?
She hit the Twisted Bliss and turned smiled at Liv Morgan.
I love that. This is what I mean. I like it. I'm intrigued by this.
So this is the 3 you thought would be the final 3.
This is the 3 I thought would be the final 3. She's got something stuck to her foot though. I don't know what's
Again.
in there. Is it this? Yeah. Oh, it's Nikki A.S.H's stuff. I think it will end up being.
Ooh.
Oh, that was lovely. KOD now might do actually. KOD now.
And Ripley gone.
Yeah. Yeah, KOD, Ripley gone in it. 1, 2, 3. Now the question is...
Who did you go for?
Bianca.
Oh, yeah,
The question is... Long-term storytelling... Return. Long-term storytelling... Return. What do they care more about?
What? That Elimination Chamber door's been open for a while.
Yeah, because they keep eliminating people. That was nice. Ooh. He does a job, I'll take it. More appreciation than Connor gave him. I was just there like, I don't want him, just leave.
He's there for a reason. He does a job, but the job he does just isn't great. It's not what he's supposed to do. They're lovely.
I love jam
They're
cream.
throwable out there.
I love jam cream.
We're taking Abby's parents to Baker tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, I know. We've just been out drinking now. We went to common room.
They don't like it. It's a nice place.
It was good. They all liked it actually. To be fair, everyone liked it.
It's a nice place.
Even her mum did. Ooh, nice.
Oh! Mm. Oh!
One more time. Should we go for a third? Oh no.
Okay, now.
Bray Wyatt's return? No.
No.
Can you imagine? Bray Wyatt costs her.
Just don't.
Don't put ideas in the head.
Just don't do that. Leave your stupid ideas to yourself. Ooh!
She levitates.
Stop it! No levitations. This was her old finisher, was the DDT. Was her old finisher, so... Who does Alexa face at Mania? This is what I mean, there's so many people that I think might miss out. Like, well, Alexa's just returned, so surely she's got to be on the
Women's
show.
Battle Royal won it.
Oh, that was lovely. But people like Sasha might miss out. Like, I think it will be Naomi versus Sonya, I think, will be on their show.
Did she get knees up there?
Did she get the knees up? 1, 2... I thought that might... It was a bit... 1, 2... Bliss is just going for roll-ups right now. Which is a bit odd.
Oh, God. Makes you think that she's going to win it.
Yeah, it does, don't it? No, Bianca's going to overcome the odds.
Hopefully.
5 more minutes in this match, do you think so? I don't think so. What is this?
Give up. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. And KOD, and we're done. 1, 2, lights go out. 3, no, it
Can you
didn't.
imagine? That would have been unreal. But if you have it ended by she would have won, but lights have gone out.
Oh,
That would have been good. Because that would mean that there's still something about Alexa. That ruins Alexa's debut, though. Alexa's debut, she's just lost.
True.
It just ruins it straight away.
I don't think it ruins it. It's over. Yeah, Bianca Belair wins. She'll end up facing Becky Lynch because Lita's not winning. But
Lita does win.
Long-term storytelling, I like it.
Yeah.
I really do like it. It was the right decision. I don't think it ruins Alexa because I think I don't think Alexa's fully cured or...
Yeah, maybe.
So there's still a lot... I think there's a lot more to go with Alexa before we get
Back
the
to,
Alexa that is going to carry on
Yeah.
from here on out. I feel like there's still a
maybe.
bit...
I'm really craving
Well,
some mash and gravy.
why mash and gravy?
I don't know. Has anyone got any gravy granules? Might go make some.
I do have gravy granules, yeah. Oh, that's different. Putting the WrestleMania logo in the background.
Saudi Arabia.
Of Saudi. Is it because they can't point at the sign? That's what it is, isn't it? They can't point at the sign, so they've had to put it on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's so what it is.
That's literally what it is.
That's so what it is. Okay.
Brandon
Do you know anything about this show so far?
In terms of
Matches.
what, as in what's happened or what's coming?
Yeah, what's happened?
Well, Goldberg lost to Roman Reigns by the
Okay.
about that.
Guess.
That's the only match.
Okay, yeah. Chat, don't tell him. Guess the pre-show match.
Tag team.
That's what I thought, but no.
It's not going to be Miz v Rey Mysterio because it's going to be on the main card. Or was that on the pre-show?
Miz versus Rey Mysterio was on the pre-show.
I had no build.
But I was gobsmacked.
Who won?
Rey Mysterio. Rey is the cover of 2K22.
Is it men's again now?
No, I think they're just hyping it throughout the night now. I think they are just hyping it throughout the night.
I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to be.
No,
by the time
no.
it finishes, I'm not going to be here.
But this is the thing. I reckon it'll be about 8. It will finish.
Yeah. No, I've got to leave here. I've got to get ready at 7:15.
Yeah. So, but. Yeah, the Miz versus Rey Mysterio was getting cheered out the bit, like loved.
Well, they love him though, don't they? He's a like.
Why wouldn't you put like the tag team who I think might have a dull reaction?
Yeah.
I'd have a match that might be good.
Gosh, you've got to sit through that drivel.
Yeah, there's so much drivel we've got to sit through. Don't you worry.
Like what? What's
Drew
next?
McIntyre versus Madcap Moss is coming at some point. The tag team match is coming at some point. You've also got to watch a tag team match where Ronda Rousey has her arm tied behind her back.
Why am I watching this?
Just, why am I here?
Why am I here?
Why are you here?
I might go make some mash and gravy, depending on what match is next. What match is next?
What
What match is next?
This is how uncommitted he is.
It depends what match is next. If it's the Madcap Moss and Drew, I'm to go make some mash and gravy.
Okay, they've been asking me throughout the entire night, and I keep saying no, but we're going to pitch it to you.
Okay.
Is Cody Rhodes here?
No, not tonight.
I've been saying the same thing.
Not tonight.
I
could see him showing up tomorrow on Raw.
Have you seen Kenny Omega's like quotes from an interview he did last night and stuff? So basically, he was just like, "Yeah, I've heard he's on the plane to Saudi and this, that, and the other." Like,
Winding it up.
I mean, he's just winding everyone up.
Well, because if everyone gets expectations up there, he's going to be a shit show. Yeah, smart.
But we are getting 2 new women's champions at WrestleMania.
Ronda won't win.
You don't think Ronda's winning?
Nah.
You think
I think Ronda's going again. I think she's sticking around.
Wow. Keith!
Don't you?
Ooh, forget about Keith.
I suppose they show that with being in AEW.
They showed Daniel Bryan earlier, that's right.
Yeah, but a bit different. Brian could probably come back.
Oh, yeah.
Keith Lee won't.
Yeah, Keith Lee won't. Keith Lee, I genuinely believe, will be the first black AEW World Champion. Yeah. It is genuinely my belief. Their ladder match looks incredible right now.
Who is it?
We'll have to check the date to see whether you can make it.
Yeah.
But the ladder match at the moment is Keith Lee versus Wardlow, who's like MJF's lackey, you might have seen him, versus Powerhouse Hobbs, Will Hobbs.
Okay.
Beefy boys.
Yeah.
And
slapping
their meat.
Can I put my phone on charge? Is that alright?
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers,
mate. Mine's only on charge because I'm not. I'm literally streaming.
Streaming.
You have to capitalise on the Cody buzz before it's gone. I don't think it'll go. I think it will just keep plodding along.
And if you do it when he shows up, when it dies down, it'll stir it all back up again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just sit in my seat while I go make some mash.
You're not even going to wait to see the match.
We've been watching these fucking promos for about 30 minutes. I'm back in a sec.
See you in a bit. I don't think the buzz will go.
Where's your gravy gone? It was my Xbox.
In my
Or was
cupboard.
it? Hang on. Oh, it depends who it is.
The Usos versus
It's Ronda,
Biker
Ronda.
Raiders. Oh.
Yeah, I'm watching this.
Okay, Ronda. It's Ronda, people.
I'll go after this.
Ronda.
To be it only took me 3 minutes to do, but
Yeah, it's a good point.
I could probably do it while the entrance is happening.
You probably could.
I do
So
it while the entrance is happening.
we're gonna do a timer.
Where's the gravy?
In my cupboard where the plates are.
Okay.
So Kai is going to try and rush mash and gravy while the entrances are going on. Because as we all know, Charlotte Flair takes a sweet ass time to the ring, all the damn time. It does get quite frustrating how long these entrances can become. I don't think he'll debut tonight, but he needs to debut soon if he is to get a Mania match. I think he might debut at Mania. It wouldn't surprise me if he debuted at Mania. This match will go on for 7 minutes. Really? I think he should go on a bit longer than that. I mean, we do need to get through matches a bit quicker. Otherwise, I'm going to be sat here till like 9 o'clock.
What time with 3.5 minutes on both of these?
Yeah, I can do.
Cheers, mate.
Timer for 3.5 minutes. There you go, timer's on. Like, what have we had? We've had 3 matches so far. How many matches were on the card? 8 or 9? How many were on the card? Let me have a look. How many were on the card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches were on the card. We've had 3. This is the 4th. So we've had 3. So we've got 5 matches left. We've got 5 matches left and probably like 2 hours. So like 120 minutes. So what's that? That is like 24 minutes per match-ish. And you know, and we all know that the last Elimination Chamber match is probably going to go on for like, what, 40 minutes? So, maybe. So, yeah. Like, I don't think it's that bad. It's going to end with Ronda Rousey tapping out Sonya Deville. Probably. Sonya Deville's got a 1 arm. Sonya Deville's only got 1 arm. They're kind of, you know. Yeah, this match isn't lasting very long. If Sonya Deville's got 1 arm. Sonya Deville's got 1 arm. So that would explain why Ronda's got 1 arm. Won't it?
Right.
So
that's okay though. I don't mind.
I get it a little bit more now. I just thought it was a fake injury.
Yeah, I did.
I thought she was faking it.
She might be, you know.
She might probably be, but she'll still tap out
Yeah.
to Ronda. We're halfway through, mate. Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss is next. I would probably guess that. That would be my guess. Pardon?
What's the timer saying?
The timer is saying 1 minute 30.
Sorry, I'm just gonna watch it as well. Wow.
4 matches left. Well, after this, yeah, there's 4 matches left. Feel the glow. Anime, is it? Why do you hate the entrance?
I get it's to sell to sell toys and glow sticks, but I like the entrance music.
I like the entrance music and I like her gear with it all. I didn't like it when she made. I mean, when she made the title glow, it was quite cool.
Yeah, it was, but that was definitely to sell toys.
Yeah, it was definitely to sell toys. Yeah, so yeah, 4 matches left after this. Depending on how long this goes, it probably will finish about 8 o'clock then. Which I'm not gonna lie, I won't mind that. If it does finish around 8 o'clock, that gives me time to set up and stream my draft club, my Football Manager draft club over on Twitch. That gives me a lot more time to do that and possibly time to eat some food as well. Because I will be very, very hungry later on. I can confirm that. I wonder what the reaction for Ronda Rousey in Saudi Arabia is going to be. That's going to be a very interesting one. Kai, 10 seconds on the timer. Right. Do you know what? Decent reaction. Okay. Sure. Rousey's attire is a judo style. A judo. Is it a judo or karate style suit? Six-time black belt. Okay. Okay, they did explain. Michael Cole did explain it, and I wasn't listening. That is my fault. So, I'll kind of step back a little bit there. That was my fault for not paying attention. The men's goes less than 30 in my opinion. Brock and Bobby, both dominant figures who don't usually go long. They'll clear out quickly. For me, I think it'll finish about 8. I think 8 is about right. If there's 4 matches after this, because the Falls Count Anywhere will go on for a little bit. Becky versus Lita might go on for a little bit. So I can't imagine it finishing at like 7:30, something like that. I can't imagine it finishing at like 7:30 something. For me, it makes more sense that it'll probably finish about 8ish. But it'd be interesting because there's not going to be many matches after this. But judging by this will probably go, what, 10-15 minutes, something like that. And if it goes that long, then the next match, then you've got 4 matches that you've got to fit into like an hour and a half. That makes sense. So, Charlotte versus Ronda at WrestleMania. I'm so excited. So excited. Right, Ronda's now having her arm tied behind her back. Right, Ronda's now got her arm tied behind her back. This is such a weird match. Not gonna lie. This is a bit weird. This is a bit odd. What's going on? Oh, Sonya's faking it! Sonya's faking it!
Oh, she would.
Sonya's faking it. Wonderful, that looks so good. It just doesn't look like a bloody puddle of mess at all, does it? You can show the stream. That is ridiculous. That is embarrassing.
Why is Ronda wearing a
Right,
dressing gown?
I was saying it's obviously the judo stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's a 6-time black belt and she's also a bronze medalist in the Olympics. So it's an homage to that. It does make sense.
It does, but is she wearing a black belt as well?
Yeah. Yeah, she's wearing a... Just... I mean, it does fit the storyline where she goes, I can beat you... She said, I can beat... Not only beat you with one arm, but probably both arms behind my back. Because, you know, obviously, martial arts and stuff is more on your kicks and stuff. So that I'm guessing that's just... It's proving the point of, I really don't need my arm. And at least when these two get in the ring, like, it's a bit unfair.
Yeah,
so.
I suppose.
How long do you think is left? I say 8 o'clock is what I say.
Yeah, probably. What time it start? 4?
It started... Well, the pre-show started at 4. The show started at 5. We've got 4 matches after this.
Yeah, at least 8 o'clock, very least.
I say 8 because you got to think, like, we got the Falls Count Anywhere, which should last about 20 minutes.
Yeah, but who's it between?
Drew McIntyre and Mike Moss. Yeah, but Happy Corbin's going to get involved. We're alright.
It's not going to be 20 minutes. Though.
It's going to be 20 minutes. Then you've got Lita versus Becky, 20 minutes.
That's good. Yeah, that... Oh, can Lita go 20 minutes?
Yeah, she can go 20 minutes. And then the tag team match...
I think it'll be 8 o'clock.
Tag team match, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the other match, what, 20... Well, probably more like half an hour, right? So then you think it... What happened there?
She hit her face on the turnbuckle. That was very stiff.
Ouch. Woo. Ouch. Cody Rhodes is apparently backstage. Is he, though? Is he though?
What's he gonna get involved in?
Is he though?
What match?
This is what I've been saying the entire time. Where does he
The
fit?
tag team match just beats up the Usos.
No, they said something. What if he helps Drew? Because he was mates with Drew, wasn't he?
No.
Don't even helps Drew.
Don't even entertain. He wouldn't come to WWE if they put him in that story and started.
What if he helps Drew?
I like to think Cody has more sense than that.
More self-respect.
More sense to get involved in Madcap Moss versus fucking Drew.
I think that's the only place that if he was to come in on the show, he would fit.
Chamber, but yeah, he's not getting in, is he?
He's not. What's the final image going to be? Brock with the title?
Yes, yeah.
Seth with the title, please. Just right, and I'm not saying that because of predictions, because I want Seth with the title. That's why I'm saying it.
I agree with you. I'd rather it be Seth,
Yeah.
but for predictions wise, I went to Brock.
It's going to be Brock, isn't it? It's going to be Brock.
Why is she? She not. I swear she used to come out with a like fancy eyeliner on and everything.
Yeah, she did. No, she doesn't care anymore.
We're not now.
To be fair, Ronda's one of those like. I find her matches good. I don't find the builds to her matches good.
I agree. And she's not great on the mic at all.
It's a very weird situation to be in where I actually think that her matches are usually very good and very entertaining to watch, but everything leading up to the matches, and not necessarily all her fault, don't get me wrong, but like they do always seem a bit nah.
Yeah,
like,
agreed. I agree with you there.
It's just a bit odd.
What score's Man City Tottenham?
It was 1-0 last I saw.
2.
It's 1-1 now between Man City and Spurs.
Tottenham won up.
Yeah, Tottenham won up very early on. It was, and I only found out when Tottenham scored that Liverpool won because I actually then checked all the scores. So, I mean, my excuse is I was streaming. So,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I might be, but because I haven't checked my bet, I might be £4,000 up. I don't know.
I was £100. I was like 2 off £100, which is annoying. I had Watford to beat. I need Brighton to beat Burnley.
Oh yeah, they got battered.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not. Brighton have been very good defensively all season.
Apart from that.
Burnley of all teams to.
Yeah, them, and I had one other result as well. Oh, Chelsea scored last minute, didn't I? I had Palace or draw.
Oh right. Thing is, they're obviously tag team. Does this mean that Naomi's going to be the one to win it? Because they're isolating Ronda.
No, they'll get Naomi in for the comeback, and then Ronda will come in and finish it.
Okay. Oh, thing is, I was saying this earlier. Charlotte's an oddball for me because she used to be one of the best sellers.
And now she doesn't sell.
I don't think she does sells anymore.
She didn't sell that Rumble at all.
And that
sold that Rumble.
really bothers me. Really bothers me.
She used to be very much like her dad, who was very good at selling.
Yeah, and then she's gotten very big for her boots, and now she's
Can't sell.
And now she just doesn't sell.
She just looks like a massive wiggle. You know, like the Wiggles. Do you remember the Wiggles?
I don't remember the Wiggles. No, I'm
searching
up Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
The,
She looks like the Red Wiggle.
the Wiggles. Are you sure you're thinking of the right thing here?
Yeah, she looks like the Red Wiggle.
Where's the Red Wiggle?
The one who's wearing red.
Oh, what? Her or him?
Well, there wasn't a her back in the day.
So him.
Yeah.
What?
She looks like she's all in red, isn't she? She looks like the Red Wiggle. No, she looks like an Incredible.
See that I
Yeah.
see. I
Yeah,
see.
she looks like an Incredible.
Charlotte looks more like an Incredible than anything else.
She's a Red Wiggle.
The source for the Cody Rhodes backstage rumour is some random fellow on Twitter. Oh, there you go then. Well, there you go then.
Exactly.
And here's Naomi. Nyom!
Naomi.
Naomi! Naomi!
Shall I just finish this gravy off?
What?
Shall I just see this gravy off?
Yeah, why not? Get it down, yeah. Get it all over your white jumper.
I'm surprised I ain't got any down already.
Honestly, mate. And you're wearing grey joggers as well. You're not helping yourself.
That's unreal. I love gravy.
See, I have very peppery gravy, like KFC gravy type.
You see, I normally do. I did it too thin.
Oh no.
Did it too thin.
So you gotta have thicky gravy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The Wiggles is legendary. The
Yeah.
purple OG Wiggle is the best.
Or backed.
I don't know who the Wiggles are.
Do you remember the Wiggles?
Never heard of
Mashed
the Wiggles.
banana, mashed banana.
I don't remember. I've
Mashed
never
banana,
heard.
mashed banana.
I've never heard of the Wiggles.
Mashed banana, mashed banana.
You're gonna have to come a bit over.
Banana. Banana, banana,
That is in
banana.
your chair
Oh,
as well.
oh,
you
okay.
know,
Yes. What else did they say? Some loads of things.
See what I mean?
Yeah. I was about
See?
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
You're alright.
I'm always. Ooh, big power bomb. Ooh. I've seen some people predict that Charlotte and Sonya were going to win this match.
Maybe.
Both of the Cultaholic lads predicted. Both of the Cultaholic lads predicted the Miz to beat Rey Mysterio.
Will they?
Yeah, which I found very stupid.
Well, like I said to you, we haven't won a feud in a while.
They're saying thinking was it's going to last till Mania, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
then, for me, the Mania match is going to include. The Mania match, it has to have Dominic in there in some way, shape, or form. Just because Dominic has to perform at Mania.
Could it be Miz and...
Miz and somebody versus.
who was it? Who could it be?
Miz and Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio.
Do you know what? I could see it. I could actually see that there. That's the worst thing about it.
The big return, he's like, I've
you
got
imagine?
back up.
Can you imagine tonight, right? If they'd fought on the pre-show and Cody Rhodes had debuted on the pre-show.
I would have laughed so much. Ah, look, Sonya's. Did you enjoy your mash? And here we go. Sonya taps out. There we go.
Charlotte just watched.
And as Charlotte just watches, she doesn't want to get involved. Well, that's really exciting.
Well, that was the most entertaining match so far on the card. Not.
Yeah. Do you know what? Ronda got a very weird reaction. It wasn't like a full-on yay, but it wasn't a nothing.
Yeah.
It was a very much a half of the building was like yeah, and half of them were like yay, like.
I suppose if you haven't watched MMA though, you don't know who she is.
Yeah. I don't care about that match.
Neither do I.
I want it. I want Becky Ronda. I really want Becky Ronda, and we're not getting it. I think. Do you know what? I think the big thing is.
I think they should have done the triple threat again.
I just I just think for me, I just don't care about Charlotte anymore. Right now, I just there's nothing about Charlotte.
Ooh.
What?
It's the Mania song.
Might be.
Yeah, it is.
It won't be. It'll get replaced.
No, it's Weekend. They signed a contract with him, didn't they?
Yeah, but the Weekend got replaced last year.
Did he?
Yeah, head up, high.
Oh, yeah.
It got replaced last year. It's going to get replaced this year, isn't it?
It was Flo Rida for a lot of years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's the Weekend.
I just don't. But I don't mind the Weekend. I think they're a good artist. Don't think it suits the vibe for WrestleMania.
No, I don't.
I don't think
Flo Rida does. Pitbull does.
Yeah, I don't think their music suits the vibe. Machine
No.
Gun Kelly, he suited the vibe.
It's like, I'm ready to go.
It's got to be like upbeat, not just like
42
the Weekend's music's very not mellow, but like very
Yeah. 42
just
days
very
away.
vibey. Is
Not long till Mania.
it's not 42 days. Was that purposeful, or did he not?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Sacrificed by the Weekend, apparently. See, now, I was saying this, right? I think Cody might debut at Mania.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I remember you saying that to me actually.
I would have him in the Intercontinental title picture, but again, I think
It's got a main event, isn't it?
I think it'll be Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. But
I don't get why. Oh.
so who's Cody going to face? I mean,
Can you
knowing the
imagine
fact
Can you
that
imagine-
Drew versus
can you imagine
Michael,
if Cody's about to.
I would love it. I would fucking cry in laughter. I think it'd be hilarious.
Does anyone care?
No. Do you know what? I was saying this earlier. I like these two. I think comedy gimmicks are always good to have on the roster.
I agree.
And I think they're doing it perfectly.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why this feud feels like nothing is because you want Drew to be in something a bit better. Like, he's been involved with this feud for too long now.
It seems to be going on for ages, no?
Well, it's been going on since December.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I feel like Drew, like a main eventer, feuding with a comedy gimmick star, it should only happen for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
Unless you find something refreshing. Like
that was made of polystyrene.
Oh,
It bent as he picked it up.
Yeah. Do you think WWE are going to do 5 weeks worth of Cody Rhodes packages? No, I just don't think they're going to say anything.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. And like,
it'd be very foolish not to do it as a surprise.
Yeah.
It'd be very stupid if they did vignettes. It'd be very, very stupid.
You've got to have him debut as
like
a surprise.
Styles.
Yeah. You got to have him as a surprise, even if it's obvious.
It was like that though with Styles. He was a free agent. He'd rumoured to be signed with WWE, and then it was like.
Well, this is the thing: is if you leave it for that long, everyone will be like, "Is he actually going?"
Yeah.
Like, Seth Rollins doesn't have any plans. Seth versus Cody? No.
I'd quite like that.
It'd be a good match.
I'd like that.
It'd be a good match.
I said that to you in the predictions, didn't I?
But would it be any good?
Yeah.
No. Is it like with the like? Does it make sense? Does it feel? Or would you?
Yeah, because Rollins could be like, I carried this company on my back while you were.
Or would you prefer Rollins versus Owens or Rollins in the triple threat?
Yeah, well, yeah.
There are better options.
Well, who does Cody face though?
I've said that.
Edge.
No, AJ Styles. I want. Well, the rumours of AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels happening at Mania. Rumours have come out in the last couple of days. Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
Oh!
It's a dream match.
It is,
but I want Edge versus AJ. Is what I want.
No, I just thought Michaels is done.
I said
retire.
Yeah, that's my argument for Stone Cold. He's done now.
Yeah, Stone Cold shouldn't have a match.
He shouldn't come back and have a match unless it's like the Rock match with Eric Rowan where it's just boom and done.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not really a match.
But if he's facing Owens, if they screw Owens,
it would just feel awful again. It would just be, and thing is, I don't want Sami Zayn to face Johnny Bloody Knoxville for the Intercontinental title. Unless I thought of this, what if it sounds ridiculous? Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville is like building up, and Johnny Knoxville goes, Sammy, when we signed the contract, it wasn't for me to face you. It was for energy in my soul.
Yeah, I can see him doing that at Mania.
That's what I mean. Having the build of Johnny Knoxville versus...
Would Rhodes want to be introduced as Johnny Knoxville's replacement?
Johnny Knoxville's not, like, Jackie, yeah?
No.
Isn't that what you would dream of?
No.
Man, it's so good.
God,
you have to admit it's a good comedy gimmick. It's such a good comedy gimmick.
No one knows who they are here.
No one knows him. People know Bowen though.
Yeah.
They play it so well. Like, I think people forget that they do play this so bloody well.
Yeah.
Because you're meant to hate them.
Yeah.
You're meant.
I don't hate them because I hate them. I hate them because I just don't care.
So good. Cody Rhodes will want to be a face, probably.
Will he?
Well,
I suppose he came out and recently said that, didn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to ever turn heel, really.
Yeah.
Like,
but like the Cena, won't we?
But then I said that earlier. Like, he'll end up being like Cena. But if he comes out like Johnny Knoxville introduces him, it's be like, it's Cody, woo!
What would be better? Johnny Knoxville's music hits and he doesn't come out.
Yeah.
And then everyone pans backstage and he's out cold, and then Cody's hit.
Oh, that would be
I'd prefer
cool.
that.
That would be cool.
Rather than Johnny Knoxville coming out and saying, "Here is my person." No.
Oh, look at that mighty sword.
Who's he gonna face at Mania?
There are so many people going into Mania without feuds right now, without anything. He's gonna face Happy Corbin.
Do you think? Yeah.
This isn't it. This isn't the end of the feud. This isn't the end of the feud. Why would this be the end of the feud?
This is because it's been going on for like 6 months.
Not quite. Like 3 or 4 months. Yeah, it's only February. It's only been going on like 2-3 months.
When did it start?
Like just before day 1, something like that. Because the first match was at day 1, wasn't it, on the pay-per-view?
Well, that says a lot, doesn't it, when it feels like it's been going on for about 50 years. How shit it's been.
It's been wonderful. What are you on about?
Yeah.
It's been such a good feud.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, look at them. Look at them go. Look at that mighty sword.
Why is he even a feud with these? He's a star.
I say, and even the Cultaholics, he needs to turn heel.
Yeah.
He's getting stale now.
I think. Do you know what? I think it's the fans' fault. He's been in this feud for so long. Because everyone complained he was too near the top for so long, so they put him in this feud.
Yeah.
And now he's been in it for so long, he feels boring.
But that's the thing is, he wasn't. But that's the thing is, you gotta. It's not necessarily that he was at the top for too long. Is it was in the title picture for too long?
Yeah.
I've got to change the battery in the camera, so we're not going to miss that much, are we? So let's change the battery. We'll be right back. See you in a second. Let's change the battery. And we're back.
Woohoo!
There we go. For some reason, we've ended up more in the middle than beforehand, so clearly I did something better.
It's alright.
That's why WWE had that injury angle, so it could go on longer. Yeah. Because they had the injury angle.
He's been eliminated.
It's not the Royal Rumble, mate. Sorry, that was last one. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Sorry, yeah.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks. Why is this a false card?
Because look how fun this match is going to be.
Do you think he's going to face like, oh my god.
He's going to face Happy Corbin.
In a steel cage at Mania.
Yeah, he probably will as well. Oh my god, he actually is going to face him in a steel cage, isn't he?
Or
no.
Or Hell in a Cell.
No, not Hell in a Cell.
Oh my god.
Corey Graves mentioning Drew McIntyre doesn't have any friends.
What is this? What is that?
Corey Graves mentioned Drew McIntyre has no friends.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, what if he does?
So, did he actually say that?
Apparently, yeah. Adrenaline in my soul. Do you think he's going to come back with the Kingdom theme tune? The one that he had in AEW. I think.
Would he be to get rights for that though?
I mean, you just got to buy them. But like, think about it.
But will AEW not own it now?
They might do, but they wouldn't be petty about it. Like one thing AEW try and not do is be petty.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think if he returned with his old theme, would you recognise it? Because I said no.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember it.
It was good. It was a very good theme.
It was good. I remember it being good, but I don't remember the theme. But I wouldn't recognise it if it came on.
I won't play it obviously.
Yeah.
But...
But if Kingdom came on, I'd be like, The thing is, though, I don't get him debuting it in Saudi, because will the Saudi Arabians know who he is?
Oh, there's that, isn't there? I don't think he will debut.
I don't think he will debut.
The Mania, like you say.
Remember to turn it down.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is a riveting match.
Yeah, I do remember it.
Well, let me. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I do kind of remember it. Wow.
Don't think he'll debut with that theme though. It'll be something new.
Tony is petty. He didn't like Swole criticising him, so he said she wrestles bad. Yeah, right. Tony Khan has a reputation maybe for saying things out of line, maybe being a little bit petty when he wants to be. But AEW as a company as an overall company,
Yeah.
have got this thing of we don't want to be petty. Like like when Mickey went to WWE, like they didn't say we're going to cut ties with Impact or anything like that. They you know they don't. They
just want good wrestling.
Yeah, they just want good wrestling. Like, and don't get me wrong, Tony Khan can be petty, but I think AEW as a company wouldn't be.
Drew v Cody?
Drew v Cody would be interesting. I wouldn't mind that.
I'm quite alright.
That'd be quite nice.
Both been to WWE, gone to the Indies and come. Oh well, the WWE will call it the Indies and come back.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, Michael Moss might be in trouble here. That was right on top of his head.
Showing that again.
That was right on top of his head.
They cut the camera straight away.
Yeah, just in case. Just in case. I think they got the go-ahead from the ref, though, that everything was okay, but... Oh, clever. They give it... I think they give him... Oh, no. I thought they were giving the ref a little bit more extra time to... Fair play to Moss. Fair play to Moss. This...
How is he carrying on?
Fair play to Moss. It will be Smoke and Mirrors. Yeah, it probably will be. That's apparently the name of Cody's theme.
Yeah.
Cody used it in 2016. It's made by Downstate, who made the Miz and Dolph Ziggler themes. Didn't Downstate also do Kingdom? I swear they sang Kingdom. The Miz and Dolph Ziggler themes. Okay. I thought. I'm trying to think who. This is the thing. Who does Cody have reputation?
Oh, that is horrible. I can't. That is disgusting. How is he still walking?
How is he okay? How did he not fracture his neck or nothing like that?
I bet he has done. I bet you he has done.
Jesus.
But he's just wanting to carry it on.
Incredible by Moss. Incredible by Moss. I give him credit.
That is awful.
It's unreal by Moss to be in the situation he's in.
All of his weight just on his neck.
Yeah, but the thing is, Moss is actually a good wrestler, so I can't tell if he is selling it.
Well,
do you get what I mean? He's actually a good.
Pin him and finish it. No.
If he's a good wrestler or
he's
not.
gonna win.
1, 2. No.
He must be at least concussed.
Yeah.
Very least.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, they also made Kingdom thought so.
And what Twitter's saying about him?
Thought so. Yeah, I thought they also made Kingdom. That would explain why he might go back to that theme. That was horrid. That was absolutely horrid.
No, I'm not saying.
You've got this. I love Happy Corbin. But it will probably have some generic Death Rebel theme. Maybe. To be fair, if they want to do something big with him, they're going to make sure they buy the rights to whatever theme they need him to have.
Oh yeah, he'll have a good theme. If they top guy.
Yeah, if they want him to be a top guy, he will get whatever theme he wants. Like, let's be honest. Cody Rhodes.
I think he will be a top guy.
He will. Well, the thing is, he booked him.
They'd be very silly not to put him as a top guy.
They would be, really. Like, he's got everything you would want. Like, as I said, he could literally be the next John Cena type figure of being a face but being a bit mixture.
How is he doing that after just gone off his neck, by the way?
I really don't know. 2. Unreal by Moss. Like, the respect levels for Moss are just...
Yeah.
I knew he was a good wrestler. That's one of the things that has been quite well known. Is Moss has been a good wrestler. He's just not been given.
Thing is, it was his fault. It wasn't Drew's fault.
Was it not?
He over-rotated, didn't he?
Right.
Drew put him down and he just over-rotated.
Yeah.
I didn't rotate enough.
Yeah.
To go on his stomach.
Yeah. Well, yeah, over-rotated.
No, so yeah, he did over-rotate. Yeah, over-rotated, yeah.
Overcompensated.
Yeah.
Go on, Moss. I want Moss to win, though.
Doesn't matter, does it, if he does win?
No,
DDT.
I want Cody to be world champion soon. Future shot. Nice. I want Cody to be
He will.
world champ soon. I don't know who... I mean, to be fair, the WWE title. I mean, yeah, but we can't say that, can we? Because it's going to be unified.
Oh, beat Reigns. He's the first one to beat Reigns.
I said that in the chat earlier.
I
Could he
said
be the
that.
first to beat Reigns? I don't want it. I think it should be used to elevate somebody, and I don't think...
I think it would elevate him though, wouldn't it?
It would elevate him, but no. That
Why is he on? That's very dangerous, Drew.
mighty sword.
Why is he holding that? So it's
Means-
very dangerous.
Mighty sword. See? They're going to carry it on with Happy Corbin. They're carrying on with Happy Corbin. They're carrying on with Happy Corbin. They need a new main eventer. This is the thing.
They do. I agree.
They need a new main eventer, but they've needed new main eventers for ages,
Yeah.
right? This is a booking problem with WWE. This is not a star problem. This is not a, oh, we don't have enough good talent. They have more than enough. They just don't know how to book people. Because the problem is, right, Drew just needed to be taken out the title picture. And by taking him out the title picture, what they've done is they've made him a mid-carder. Which is not...
Sorry, was Drew just trying to kill him?
Yeah. Drew just tried to kill Baron Corbin.
He's very, very dangerous doing the Claymore kick with that in your hand.
Yeah.
Could hurt yourself.
Yeah, he could.
It's not very sharp either, is it?
Well, I mean, I
Don't do
still
it.
think if he shoved that into your chest, it would probably go through.
Look at the end of it. That's not sharp.
Yeah, but blunt knives can go into you. Like, if I went like that with a blunt knife, it would go in you.
Yeah, fair point. yeah.
So, I mean, a mighty sword, because it's Saudi Arabia and they're over the top about everything. So, Bron Breakker should be the one to beat Roman Reigns. I think he should be.
I want Ciampa.
Ciampa would be cool. Ciampa would be very cool.
Walter.
Gunther.
Is he still going?
He's still Gunther, don't you worry. Don't you worry, he's still Gunther.
Why is they carrying on with that after all the...
It's still Gunther. Yeah! Look at me and my mighty sword.
Trying to recreate the John Cena photo.
I think he's had multiple photos like that before.
Yeah.
With him in the crowd. Like the one with him with the title.
Oh, who is it?
Damn!
Who's
Damn!
next?
Damn!
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's...
Damn!
Yeah.
I've seen the promos for
Ron
this
Simmons,
before,
yeah.
so it could be an interesting one because he's a very interesting man.
Yeah.
Like, never the top guy, but always, always there.
So good.
Such a good promo.
So good. Damn. You just say one word.
Damn.
That's how good it is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. If we,
Yeah, I
if we
agree.
don't get Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin at Mania,
Yes.
would you be fine with Drew McIntyre?
I would be fine with that anyway, even if we don't get fucking Happy Corbin. I hope we
It's
don't.
gonna be Happy Corbin. Oh, this was clever.
Why has he got an off-white
This would be
t-shirt
clever.
on?
But
Why has he got an off-white t-shirt on? Nice, that's nice.
it was very clever.
Why has he got an off-white t-shirt on?
Because it's just his style. Knocking the man's style.
Go on.
Yeah, he got ejected. And then Ray won with a roll-up. Look, ready? Yay! 1, 2. And he's going up the ramp, Dom was.
I'm not even watching.
Well, he's not going to. He's been told to go up the
I'll
ramp.
still watch and support my dad. Oh, he beat him down after.
Well, not really.
I just don't care.
I don't think this... I'm not sure this feud will continue.
There's not much I care about him in the minute.
I've said that.
I just don't care.
I was saying earlier that the Revolution card... Do you know the Revolution card yet?
No.
Right, I'll go through it in a minute. I'm more excited for that than WrestleMania, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
Revolution card is, so far, the ladder match, which the 3 participants have already told you about.
Yeah.
You've got... I'm trying to think, because there were 3 matches announced. CM Punk versus MJF
Nice.
in a dog collar match.
Okay.
Dog collar match is like one of the most brutal ones. It's blood and everything.
Okay.
Like, it's like an extreme version of a hardcore match. Oh, here we go.
Do you know what that means? Do you know what
Yo.
that means?
I love him.
my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Oh, love Miz.
Oh yeah, legendary Rey Mysterio.
No, it's still coming,
Cheated his
isn't
way
it?
to a victory to help his son Dominic.
I think Dominic versus The Miz is happening at WrestleMania.
What, in the passing of the torch, the mask?
No, I don't think the mask. I think the masks will happen when they face each other. Rey
Yeah.
and Dominic.
Didn't they all face each other?
I think at some point.
He was a superlative athlete, similar handsome features, a global superstar.
Can he be next WrestleMania?
I think I have someone in mind. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go make a phone call.
No! 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 Did I just hear that correctly? Did I just hear that correctly?
No.
Did I just hear?
I'm going to Twitter.
Didn't I joke about that? I
Yeah.
joked about that earlier, didn't
yeah,
I?
Yeah.
I did hear that correctly, right?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
just
The
teased
dashing Cody Rhodes.
the dashing Cody Rhodes and The Miz.
Is that on Raw tomorrow then, isn't it? That's what's going to happen.
Not tomorrow, the day after.
Of course, yeah, sorry.
Is that genuinely what I Oh my days.
John Morrison, someone said.
He's not returning, is he?
He got released, didn't he? But
He got released. It can't be Cody, right?
I feel like it's Morrison. People saying Morrison or Cody.
Oh.
Someone said Logan Paul.
Honestly, at this point.
Because he's friends. He was in the part of the...
What?
It was part of the Miz Bravo, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, with the whole Miz and... It was on Miz TV, wasn't he?
Oh, he was on Miz TV, yeah.
Yeah, but that would mean Cody would have to be a heel.
Yeah, it would.
And that's...
The Miz and Cody Rhodes versus Dom and Rey Mysterio. I genuinely think that might
No.
It might genuinely be what it is. Is it? I love the fact I just looked over and seen the same thing. No way is that what they're doing.
No.
No way.
Is it going to happen on this show?
No.
He said, let me go make a phone call.
Yeah.
As in, right, see you on...
So then, see you on Monday.
Bad Bunny. Someone said he was referencing Bad Bunny. It'd probably be Johnny Drip Drip with Bad Bunny getting involved at Mania.
I really don't know. Cody Rhodes and The Miz are friends. Ooh,
No,
friends.
please. Please,
Ooh,
no.
Oh, friends. Oh. Is it her first appearance in Saudi Arabia?
Rhodes is a snake, shat on WWE, but happy to return. Clown. Better not be Logan Paul. I don't want him to debut Cody Rhodes like that. Shove him in the title picture.
Yeah, but where?
Tomorrow night, Bobby Lashley retains, comes out, I've beaten everyone, no one left. Cody Rhodes come out. Easy. Like that. That's exactly how I would do it. Easy.
Would you then care about that match?
Yeah, I would actually. I think I would. Yeah. I think that's the only way I'd care about Bobby Lashley in the title match at Mania. Not me.
I love the way you're like, that easy. Do that. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
Do that.
Bobby Lashley wins, retains, I've beaten everyone, there's no one left in my face. Oh, out comes Cody Rhodes. That's a match I've watched as well. Bobby Lashley with Cody Rhodes would be an interesting dynamic. Be an interesting dynamic to see Bobby v Cody Rhodes.
It would actually. It would be quite interesting. Is that an in-betweeners reference? What an in-betweeners? I don't think we did one, did we?
No, that's fine.
I don't think so. History maker game check. Do you know what? This should be a cracking match. At least you get to watch a good match before you go. You come back for two pretty naff matches, but at least you get one good one.
I know. Oh, yeah, that's true.
One of the three only good matches that will be on the card tonight.
You say this is probably going to be fucking awful. Let's go, guys.
She has one of the best themes.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. That's what she was just saying. She's going, let's go, guys.
See,
I like Becky like this.
Glum Becky Lynch.
Why she got? Oh, goat. I like that on the shoulders. She's got goats on her shoulders because she's the goat.
Oh, right, no.
I like that.
Nice. I like glum Becky Lynch. This is what I mean by glum Becky Lynch. She just doesn't. She looks despondent. But apparently it's because like it's been a knock to her confidence.
Very great
like
Carly from me there. Sorry.
Yeah, it was. Apparently her confidence has been diminished by Lita, and that's kind of the storyline they're going with. Have Goldberg beat Roman on Smackdown, then suddenly Cody comes out.
No, I like that.
No! Right, what world? Is that okay?
You're telling me you wouldn't pay to watch Goldberg versus Cody Rhodes?
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't care
Would you not?
less. I genuinely couldn't care less.
I actually would. I'd love to see that match.
Oh, Friends! Yeah, that was an In-Betweeners reference,
Oh.
actually. Yeah. There was an In-Betweeners reference that I have never seen In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing. Like, to be fair, I watched the first episode and I liked it, but it's just never been a thing that I'm like, yeah, I want to watch it. Like, if it's on, I won't turn it off.
Yeah.
But it's never something that I'm like, yeah.
I hope this match doesn't go on for long, so I've got to get ready.
Yeah, you got to get ready at Court Pass, you said.
I've got to get there for half. I've got to get to Abby's for half past. So I don't know if I'll get ready in
It's a
time.
5-minute walk.
Yeah, but I've got to get ready 10 minutes.
Dress what?
I get a shower. I'll give it 5 minutes if this match doesn't end in 5 minutes. 2-1, Kane. Spurs 2-1 up.
I'm glad you understood that. Because I was like, Kane's not on the screen. I got very confused. I was like, Kane's not here.
Josh will be happy. Shall I pull the stream up? We'll do double reactions.
Can do. Just have it on silent.
Yeah, that's fine. Whoa!
2 people that have...
His goal. Elimination Chamber.
Oh, look at that guy. 2 people that definitely have, like, the best themes.
Yeah.
Like, Lita has an unreal theme.
Yeah, she does.
Obviously, Becky does.
Whoa! Yeah, look. Let's just start back up again. That's a good result. No, it's not for us, actually. That's all.
Not
Good result for you.
No, no.
I want a draw here.
Go on, Lita. Oh.
What's happened to the camera?
Not a clue, mate. Not
It's definitely the camera, because that was a...
Cocaine, yeah. Cool.
No, nice. Cooperative.
Cooperative, yeah. Yeah, same.
Corporate.
Yeah, corporate. Yeah. We got there eventually.
I thought Becky should have come out in just an orange clothing.
White orange.
So much the hair.
Because she's ginger.
Yeah.
That is
Exactly
literally the
why.
reason.
Yeah.
It's because she's ginger.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've had a lot of women wrestling on this card, haven't they?
Do you know what? It's so nice to see the progression. That's one thing I have to praise WWE for, is the gradual progression they've managed to do with the Saudi Arabian shows.
Apparently, I don't know if you saw the Cultaholic news video, they said that apparently all the wrestlers that have landed in Saudi Arabia have all said it's actually starting to become more like a Western country now.
Yeah. Which is what it's... And do you know what? Genuinely, WWE would have been one of the driving
Yeah,
forces
I
in
agree.
that. And that's incredible. That is... But it's so good to see, and... You've got to, like, as much as I criticise WWE, that is one thing they've done bloody brilliantly.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Is obviously managing to get so many women on the card. And they've done a compromise, you know. We'll have the women on the card, but they can cover them up.
Do you remember when there was the talks of... So there was... Start with they booked the women's match, then they said they weren't allowed it, and then they just showed up and did it anyway. Yeah.
No. Which is just brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Also, in what world would Cody Rhodes beat Goldberg? That's my only worry. Yeah, but Goldberg has a reputation for just wanting to win matches, and when he wants to win, he will win. The Fiend is one of those moments where he won. He was not booked to win.
Can you imagine
but he
it's
told-
Cody's debut and he just gets squashed by Goldberg?
Would it surprise you?
No,
No, it wouldn't.
Because he's come from AEW.
No,
right?
it precisely. Precisely.
It wouldn't surprise me if Cody Rhodes goes on a losing streak, give me. I wouldn't put that past WWE.
I'll cry. What's the point?
Although, but no, because then no one from AEW would want to come to WWE. They're gonna have to make him a star, so when people coming from AEW think, oh, maybe we can. Because if they're doing badly, then no one's gonna want to come over, are they?
Precisely. Well, SmackDown Tag Team match going to be
That's
next.
nice.
What?
They're playing on Lita's past neck injuries. Playing off it.
Nice. SmackDown Tag Team Championships match, yes, probably.
Unfortunately, I won't be here.
Yeah, you won't be here. What other... Tired already?
Yeah, imagine I'm knackered.
Jesus Christ. To be fair, it was quite funny because I'd started streaming at about R4 during the pre-show. I was about to yawn. I was like, is this just what WWE does to me?
It's what WWE does to me.
It's what WWE does to me.
I'm so used to watching it at like 4 in the morning when it's absolutely shite.
I did say at the start, like, if this was a bad show, after Royal Rumble, I genuinely considered Mania being my final reactions for WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. I genuinely, that show made me, I was just sat there, I went, why am I doing this every night?
Yeah, I know.
Every month, why am I doing this? Like, that should never be something that I think,
No.
but... Oh, nice! What is after, what's left? So it's SmackDown Tag Title.
This, Elimination Chamber.
Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That chamber match is going to go on long, isn't it?
No, because this is going to go to about 7, I reckon.
Yeah, then a promo package, then a 10-15 minute match,
Yeah.
then a promo package, then the entrances,
Yeah.
and then the half an hour match.
I reckon it'll be about 8:15 it'll finish.
I reckon it'll be 8.
I don't know, there's still not a lot of time. It's only an hour.
Only that.
And you've got 2 more matches, plus the entrances, plus the promo packages.
Yeah, but like, you got to think the chamber match, like when you've got Bobby and Brock, like
Yeah, very true.
they're
very
just
true.
they're just going to.
I saw a good tweet that said this chamber match could be one of the best ever if they don't have Brock and Bobby eliminate 90% of the
Yeah.
chamber quickly. If they actually wrestle, or everyone wrestles,
Yeah.
it'd be good. But
Yeah.
obviously they can't because they've got to keep the mystique of them two together.
The only thing I could see is possibly Brock coming in, like F5 in Austin Theory goes, and then maybe do it.
Sorry, did you see that? Becky Lynch just started speaking to Lita in the middle of the ring.
Oh,
Just
okay.
about what they were going to do.
Oh, wonderful.
Go on, sorry, you were saying.
So then you like have Brock come in, or like maybe Bobby start it or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like you have Brock come in and F5 Austin Theory, eliminate Austin Theory, F5 Riddle, eliminate Riddle, and then you have the other 4 just go at it for the next.
Given what they've done to the Royal Rumble and they've made it non-existent, do you know what I could see them doing in this chamber?
What?
Brock just goes through and destroys every pod and just drags everyone out.
I could. Why? No, because it's not heel Brock. If it was heel Brock,
okay.
that would have happened, but
Okay.
face Brock wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Face Brock wouldn't do
Lashley
that. Lashley would do that.
just goes and smashes up every pod.
I could see
Just
it.
kicks the living shit out
I
of
could
it.
see it. I could see it. It's usually 10 AM here, but this show started at 4 AM.
Where's Potsy from?
What?
Where's Potsy from?
Australia!
Oh, okay. Welcome to our world. I knew what was coming out of your mouth.
That is a bit far for the moonsault, isn't it? It's a bit far for the
That's what
moonsault.
she's gonna...
Do you know what? Something like that happened earlier with the Roman match. Like, Roman was going for a spear, and Goldberg just stood by the ropes. Roman started running, and then Goldberg speared him.
Nice.
And I was like, it was nice, but at no point, I just watched that spot and I went, Goldberg's going to spear him.
Yeah, I think I
Goldberg's gonna
was
spear him."
watching that.
And I was just like, well, that just ruins it, really.
I'm gonna have to go get ready.
Oh, no.
Sorry, boys.
Bye-bye. Well, I love the fact that could be the last time you do that. I don't think you've even considered the fact that could genuinely be the last time that you do that. You're kissing goodbye the belt. Is that what's happening?
No, it's coming with me.
Alright. Interesting, that. Interesting. That could genuinely be the last time.
See you at Mania.
or AEW.
Yeah.
If you're available.
Yeah, but
Which I think is about the 6th of March, so we'll...
if it's that weekend, I won't because I've got to be on that weekend.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Then you're probably not.
See you at Mania.
See you at Mania then.
See you at Mania, kids.
Bye.
See you for predictions at Mania.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take your chair with you.
I'll come back from my chair.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, Lita's going for a moonsault. Is she actually going to hit it? That's the question. Nope, she's not. Of course she's not going to hit it. Oh, armbar.
Is this going to be it?
No. She's not flat enough.
I'll see you at...
What?
I'll see you at Mania.
She's not flat enough, look. She's able to crawl. See? Manhandle. That might be it. Oh, nice! Nice.
Good. That almost like it wasn't supposed to happen, which was good.
No.
I like that.
Bye,
See you
mate.
later. Have fun, Com.
I will.
I'll be in your comments probably later.
Okay, see you later. That was brilliant, that. I really liked that. Oh, Becky getting really angry now. Just adding to her unravelling that's going on at the moment. A lack of confidence. I really like it. I really like it. She is questioning herself. That's what should happen. That's the storyline that should be happening. Is she going to do a moonsault? Becky's going to do a moonsault. No. Go on, Becky. Becky's going to do the moonsault. Becky's going to do the moonsault. Oh. Twist of fate, maybe? Oh, twist of fate on Becky. Go on, Lita. Oh, go on, Lita. Go on, Lita. Go on, Lita. Go on, Lita. Moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. That was nice. I like that. I like that a lot. That was really nice. Really nice, that. Go on, Lita. Manhandle slam. That's going to be it. 1, 2, 3. Really, really good match, that. Really, really good match. Really good match. So that means it'll be Becky versus Bianca at Mania, which is a match I want to see. So that adds to matches I want to see, which is good. That does add to matches I want to see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 bow, bow, ma-na-na-na-na, bow. Boom, 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 boom. That was really good. Lita's still got it, ain't she? She's really good. Really, really good match. Really, really good match. Defeated her childhood hero, just defeated her childhood hero. That should be a really good match. Becky versus Bianca for the title at Mania. I like that a lot. That and then Bianca wins it. I like it. Really, real long-term booking there. Proper long-term booking. If that is Lita's last match, like last proper match, that is, you know, if that's Lita's last match, she's gone out with an absolute banger there. That could genuinely be Lita's last proper match. I mean, she might appear in Rumbles, but wouldn't surprise me if that's it. It really does. It really does feel like that, doesn't it? That genuinely could be Lita's last match. They've just given her a standing ovation. That could genuinely be Lita's last proper match. Yeah, here we go. The Undertaker's headlining the class of whatever this class is called. The Undertaker fully deserves the Hall of Fame induction. Yeah? Oh, bloody hell. Just for clarification, Kai just told me that Spurs are 3-1 up. So. Pardon? Okay, it's not counted. Ignore what I just said. And here we go. The video package to the Hall of Fame induction for The Undertaker. Who's going to induct him? That is the big question. He should be the sole inductee. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if they do it. If they do him as the sole inductee, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't think they will, though. I don't know why. I've got a feeling they won't. But I'd like it if they did. Him as the only one. Because there's announcing names wow late. Really, really late. Like to announce the first name at what? I mean, technically Elimination Chamber. And there's 42 days till Mania or whatever it is. That's, you know. Does it give them many weeks to announce all the others? Unless they do like 1 or 2 a week. You know, which doesn't obviously match up to what they usually do. But there's no legend like The Undertaker. It really isn't. Like, you know, you look at people like Stone Cold, The Rock, and names like that. The iconic names. They stood on top for 10 years. The Undertaker stood at the top for nearly 30. Like, that is just ridiculous. Everyone should just come out and tell a story about Taker. Yeah, as I said, that it wouldn't surprise me if that is what happens. Even if there's other inductees, maybe there might be like maybe two or three other inductees, maybe 3 or 4 other inductees, but they'll center the entire Hall of Fame induction around the Undertaker. I could see that, like having an induction and then having a speech about Taker, induction, speech about Taker, and then having Taker as like the final induction. But like having speeches leading up to that, I could see something like that happening. Because it's hard to pick who inducts him. Precisely, exactly. Very hard to put who inducts Taker. There's so many names. I've got a feeling Vince might do it. And I feel like no one deserves it more than The Undertaker to have Vince McMahon himself induct them into the Hall of Fame. The Undertaker deserves it more than anyone. He's one of the best to have walked wrestling, let alone the company. So yeah, for me, have Vince be the one that mainly inducts him. Inducted him in his home state, yeah, exactly. Inducted in his home state. It had to be. He wasn't going to be It wasn't going to be a name that waits to be inducted. Like it wasn't going to be a name that like was inducted like 5-10 years after retirement. There was just no way. It's just unreal. 30 years he was at the top of his game for. No one can do that again, I don't think. I don't think anyone would be able to do that again. The Undertaker might be the greatest superstar of all time. Yeah, genuinely. Like, if someone said that, I wouldn't be like, no. It wouldn't be a name that I'd be like, really? If someone said that, I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, he is he is the greatest. One of the greatest, if not the greatest. He is just one of the best. Triple H put it right there. His legacy is that there will never be another. There will never be anyone else like The Undertaker. That's why him retiring hits so many people, because, you know, it's sad. It's sad to be like, that's it. It's sad to be like, okay, he's done now, but he is done, and he deserves the induction more than anyone. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. That is so mean by WWE. They started playing his music as if he was going to be there. But he isn't going to be there. Oh, no, that's just mean, that. That's just mean. That's just mean. I hope other people notice that. People genuinely thought he was coming out then. Oh, the Viking Raiders are coming out. That was a very good reaction for the Viking Raiders. I like the Viking Raiders. They're a good tag team. People actually know the Viking Raiders in Saudi Arabia. The shots coming left, right and centre tonight. Jesus. That's a surprise. Did not expect the Viking Raiders to get a pop. That was what I really didn't expect. Is this the final match before the Chamber? Oh, the Usos are attacking them. So the Usos aren't even getting an entrance. So, woo! So what, this match is going to last, what, 10 minutes, something like that, and then you're going to get the promo packages and stuff? Because the first Chamber match only lasted like 20 minutes, so it wouldn't surprise me if it would be the same again. Really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it gives it an excuse to be a shorter match as well. It does give it an excuse to make it a shorter match by them being attacked to begin with. Oh! It was a really good suplex by the Usos. Men's Chamber matches last. Yeah, exactly. It has to be. As I said to you at the start, it had to be last. It would make no sense for it not to be last. It had to be. Are they not doing the match? They're not doing the... They're not doing the tag team match. No way! What? They're not... What? What was that? They're just not doing it. They're just not doing the match. They just... What? They're genuine. That is genuine. They're genuinely not doing the match. What was that? So we're just moving on to the main event then? Is that what's happening? Alright, cool. Yeah, sure. Cool. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move on to the main event. Sure. Let's just not do it. WWE apparently had some twists and turns for this show. I haven't seen any twists and turns yet. Right, where did you read that? Who said there was twists and turns? Because, Potsy, you also said earlier that there were reports of Cody backstage, and that was just by a random guy on Twitter. So, depends where you read there would be twists and turns. But yeah, apparently we're going into the main event soon. Apparently. Sure. Seth is so good, man. Seth is so good. One of the best around. One of my favourites, to be fair. Dave Meltzer. Alright then. I mean, the twist and turn will probably be... it'll probably be whoever wins this, which, like, it's going to be... Because WWE think that Brock winning is a twist. I don't think Brock winning is a twist. Brock winning is what people expect. But I think WWE believe that it's a twist. But I expected no twists and turns, so... I expected none. I thought this show was pretty obvious where it was going to go. For me personally. I thought it was quite obvious, this show. And it has been so far. The only thing that surprised me is the tag team match not even happening. I think that surprised me. I was there. It was a bit of a punch in the face to... So what? Wait a minute. So the Viking Raiders travelled all the way to Saudi Arabia just to get attacked and for their match to not even happen. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's so poor. That's so poor. That's so awful. That's terrible. That's terrible. They made them travel all that way for nothing. For now. Premium live event. It still sounds dodgy, doesn't it? 6 weeks. Maybe that tag match was a twist. I don't know, mate. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I thought this show was run of the mill, to be honest. I thought it was quite obvious what half of the matches were going to be. What half of the results were going to be. None have surprised me at all. So, like 100% pretty much on predictions. So, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. They're promoting it, and Brock... 6 weeks of Cody Rhodes promo packages. It's not going to happen, mate. It's all going to be a surprise. They won't do promo packages for Cody. It will be... He will just return. That's what would happen. So... Oh, fun. We're going to get another promo package. Can't wait for more promo packages. To be fair, I've got some Wham sweets I can have that I've had from Christmas. So I probably should start eating them, really. So I'm bored of eating biscuits. I've had too many biscuits. I've had way too many biscuits. I prefer sweets anyway, so... Prefer sweets anyway. We're getting a recap of the Royal Rumble, which, I mean, we were all here to see it. It's just... This show hasn't been bad, I have to say. It's just not been exciting. Like, nothing bad has happened about this. I think my sweets have gone out of date, you know. Did they have a date on them? Have my sweets gone out of date? They're April 22. I swear there's green on these. They're not meant to have any green on them, are they? Unless they are. To be fair, the green just looks like it's in some of the sugar, so maybe it's supposed to be there. If I end up dying, we know why, at least. If I die, I die. At this point, I need sweets. Bro. Imagine Austin Theory winning it. Imagine that. Rhea in the chamber. Rhea finally comes would be hilarious. I find it incredible, right, that Brock is actually going to be in the chamber. He's not the type of man I'd expect to go into the chamber, but apparently he is. I don't know. This is the most unpredictable one.
The Elimination Chamber match is 20 years old this year.
20 years old? Wow. I am older than the Elimination Chamber. I'm about the same age as the Chamber, actually. But I know the Chamber debuted in 2002, so... Bobby's in a chamber. I'm not sure how they're going to do this. Or who's going to kick it off? I'll probably start with AJ and somebody. So AJ and Theory, AJ and Riddle maybe. AJ and Seth, if you really want to start it off well. Bobby looks like a star, doesn't he? He looks quality. I'm older than the Chamber. I'm older than the Chamber by 5 months. Really? He's the type of man that I expect to F5 someone into the Chamber pod. Yeah, probably. It would be it would be cool. The spots you can do with him is incredible, really. Not quite fair. No one's saying that it's not fair for Bobby Lashley to defend his title inside the Chamber. It's been happening for 20 years. Shut up. No one's been saying that. So it's not Bobby's first Chamber, is it? Because Bobby, wasn't there the Elimination Chamber? Wasn't there the ECW one, the December to Dismember one? Wasn't there that one? And he won that one, didn't he? If I remember correctly. Obviously, WWE won't want to remind us of December to Dismember, but AJ in a chamber. Woo! Well, in a pod. AJ in a pod, eh? Go on, AJ. Brock Lesnar should belly to belly someone through the chamber. That'd be cool. Oh, Bobby being reluctant is quite cool. There's too many cuts there. They should have just committed to Bobby or committed to AJ. No, they don't want none. Would people be against Styles winning the title? I wouldn't be against it. Bobby Lashley has won their win chamber matches, I think. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I knew he'd won one. I just wasn't sure if he competed in any others. Would people be against? Would people be against AJ winning? I wouldn't necessarily be against it. It would be quite a cool moment. Be interested to see where they go then for Mania. Whew. But AJ being in a pod surprised me, to be fair. That does surprise me. I thought AJ might have kicked this one off. I thought Seth might be in a pod, but I thought AJ would kick it off. So who's going to kick this one off then? Theory and Riddle, maybe? I mean, Seth might still kick it off. Brock's got to... Unless Brock starts it. Brock's not going to start the chamber, is he? No, surely not. Riddle is in a pod. Riddle's in a pod. Where are they going with this match? There is no way Brock Lesnar's not going to be in a pod, right? There's no way. Surely. His flip-flops didn't come off. That was quite funny. I would have cracked if that had happened. That's quite funny. This is ridiculous. So, if Brock Lesnar's music doesn't hit right now, Brock isn't in a pod. We're kicking off with Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, Austin Theory's in a pod. Here we go. Here we go. We're kicking off with Seth and Brock. No way. No way. No. Did not see us kick it off like that. Did not see us kick it off like that. I'm just absolutely shocked. I know I've been in silence there, but I'm in utter shock. I'm in utter. What?
That's Austin Theory, Dead.
What? Why?
He's facing Brock Lesnar to start with.
No, he's not. It's Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar to begin the chamber. Theory's in a pod.
Ooh.
I wasn't expecting Seth and Brock to kick it off. This is ridiculous. Oh no, for goodness sake, they've done it again. They've done it again. Oh my god, I hate the WWE. Alright, so Theory's not in a pod, Seth isn't going in a pod, Brock's going in a pod, but Brock's going to come out last. Similar to what Alexa did earlier. Oh, I'm going to lose it. It's little things like that just aren't necessary, are they? They just aren't necessary. Stop breaking traditions just for the sake of it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I love Seth's theme. I know I say that every time I hear it, but it's so good. Burn it down. Right, so what's gonna happen here is that Seth and Austin Theory are gonna stand there. Are gonna stand there while Brock Lesnar walks into a pod because they want Brock to come out last. I don't get it. I don't get stuff like that. I don't think the timing of the entrances really matters. I don't think it matters if you're the first person to enter or not. Just have Seth be the last one to... Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. And here's Brock Lesnar. So Brock is in a pod. The Viking man is here. He is an absolute monster, ain't he? He is just an absolute beast, is what he is. Yeah. It's, I'm glad the Royal Rumble match meant almost nothing. I'm so glad. Oh, nice shot! That was such a good shot of Seth looking at Brock. So good. Oh, he's X marking the spot on bottom of his pod. I love that. Imagine the combination Brock and the Viking Raiders. Yeah, it would just be full of Vikings, wouldn't it? And Brock's in a pod. There we go. So we kick it off with Seth Rollins and Austin Theory, which is more what I expected the start to be. Right, there we go. So glad Brock came out last, because that made sense. That made so much sense. Here we go. The WWE Championship. The main event. The granddaddy of them all. Austin Theory's great. This is predictable AF. Well, the thing is, though, I predicted Seth to win it. I think Seth does have a chance. I think Bobby has a chance. And I think Brock has a chance, you know. I think Brock will win it. Don't get me wrong. I think Brock will win it. But I don't know. I could see maybe Seth eliminating Brock and then it creating a triple threat scenario. I could see that happening. It's one of those situations where anything it is. If Brock wins it, it will be predictable, and it will be the most predictable show I think we've ever had. But if someone else wins it like Seth, then it does make things interesting. Theory's so good, so quick as well. There we go. Sneezed again. That's me. Theory's so quick, isn't he? Like with the way he moves and stuff. Obviously, I know that through NXT and stuff anyway, but Theory is incredibly good. Oof. I would like it when no one gets eliminated until like the final entrant comes in. Probably Brock comes in. I would really like it. Really like it if no one gets eliminated for a long time in this match. I think it would be great. Because I would love it if Theory is deemed as like weak, so no one actually pins him and they want to actually keep him in the match. Like having that sort of storyline. Seth to win this would be incredible. Bobby's pod is now open. Bobby's pod's now open. So he's buckle bombed. He's buckle bombed Austin Theory through Bobby Lashley's pod. So now Bobby Lashley's pod is open. So okay, interesting. Who's next in? Probably Riddle or something. If Brock Lesnar wins this, I'm 8 for 8. Yeah, see? It'd be decent. No, you're not. I swear you're not. I swear you predicted Ronda Rousey to lose to Charlotte and that. Bobby Lashley is legally in the match now. Yeah, he is. I swear, Potsy, you predicted Ronda and that to lose. I thought Riddle would be next. Nice. Medical personnel checking out Bobby Lashley. Is this maybe a way to, like, write Bobby out for a bit of this match? I don't know. 7-1 then. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you did predict that. Ooh. Yeah, is this a way maybe to write Bobby Lashley out of the match for a bit? Although he seems to be getting up a little bit more as time goes on. Yeah, this is it. This is an interesting scenario.
Did you see what happened at City Tottenham, by the way?
Met a penalty in the final.
Yeah, and then Spurs won it.
Did they?
In the 97th, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, Spurs won it 3-2.
Limbs.
I'm really quite concerned that Brock's coming in last and going to kill everyone.
Yeah, but have you not seen Bobby?
Yeah, he's out cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching it. Right,
See you in a bit, mate. And that's Cai Sherlock gone for the evening. WWE's 50-50 booking. Is this Riddle gone, by the way? That was a brilliant spot. No, okay. Bobby's being carried out of the match here. What's going on? Bobby's being carried out. Bobby taking out... Is someone replacing him? No, I don't think anyone would replace him. I don't think that's the storyline they're going for here. That would make no sense. Storyline-wise, that would make no sense. It's a bit odd. 6, 5, splash, 1, 2, kick out, yeah. AJ Styles will probably be in next. AJ Styles in next? Yeah, AJ's in next. Hello, AJ. I don't know what's going on with this Bobby Lashley thing. Is this a way to make sure Bobby wins the match? I don't know. Like, realistic? I really don't know. 2 kick outs. Yeah, I don't want anyone to be eliminated for a while. Like, at least until Brock comes in. Nice! Styles is so good. Styles has always been one of my favourites, though, to be fair. Like, he has always been one of my all-time favourites. Oof. Styles is dominating here for a bit. Bobby Lashley isn't legally in the match, but his pod will be the last one to go. I think what will happen is Bobby's pod will be the last one to turn on. I don't know what the plan is for Bobby here. I don't know what the plan is for Bobby. Because it makes no sense to write him out of the match completely. Because then that's just a bit rubbish. That makes his reign absolutely rubbish. I think it could be a way to keep the title on Bobby. I think that might be a way of doing it. Their way of doing it. Making it realistic for Brock Lesnar to lose is for him to be in the match for ages. Bobby Lashley to come in right last second and then win it. I could see that. They're just teetering at the top. Styles and AJ are fighting over who takes out Riddle here. Which is quite funny. And then I think they're both going to take him out. Yeah, they've decided to both take him out. Austin Theory's now getting involved. Nice! Well done, Theory. What's going on here? Floating bro or something? Nice. Theory out. Here, 1, 2. Nah, Theory kicks out. I like this. This is a very good start to the match. This is going to end at 7 for me. Yeah, it's going to end at about 8 for me. So, just nice. It's a nice time. It's what I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to take the mick. Oh, go on, Riddle. Doing Randy's moves. Doing Randy's moves. Love it. Love it. Go on, put the counter down. Make the counter go. Yes! Make the counter go so Brock comes in. Yes! 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 This is what I wanted. Have him absolutely crap himself. I love this. Yeah, so I've Brock go in next, and then Bobby's... Oh no, it's Bobby's. Oh, so Brock was meant to be the last one, but it distracted. Oh, Brock's just broke the chamber. Brock got annoyed. I love this. Brock got annoyed that his wasn't next. Do you know what? That is in Brock Lesnar's character. Getting annoyed that he's not next. F5 to Seth. No. Seth's out. Seth is out. That is ridiculous. See, that's not what I wanted at all. And I know I wanted Seth to win, but I didn't want him to just run through everyone. This just seems a bit much. This just seems a bit much. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Along with Lesnar, Bobby Lashley again, ladies and gentlemen, so we have a moment. Lashley has been put into concussion protocol, which means he cannot compete in this match. He will not return.
Bobby Lashley won't return in this match. This is awful. This is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh, I'm so done with WWE, man. So done with WWE. So done. F5 to Styles. 1, 2, 3. It's now down to Brock Lesnar and Austin Theory.
So, I mentioned earlier that Austin Theory said the run-in with Lesnar this past week was totally worth it. Well, Theory's going to get an opportunity to go one-on-one with Lesnar here tonight.
This is stupid, yeah, precisely. This is ridiculous.
As Brock, I guess he would say, took out the trash as he tossed Styles through the door.
Yeah, this is stupid. I hate this.
It's almost chilling to see how Brock Lesnar has systematically eliminated virtually everyone.
I hate this, man. This is not what I wanted it to be. Austin Theory with the upset would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. But they're just not going to do it. I would like it. It'd be funny. I'd like it. But it's just not going to happen.
WWE champion, one last obstacle, overcome Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, this is now a chase. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That moment was incredible. Austin Theory locked himself in the pod and Brock just broke it. Brock just absolutely decimated the pod to get to Theory. That's brilliant. That I liked. Low blow. Go on, Theory. Come on, Austin Theory. Come on, Austin Theory. Come on, Austin Theory. Come on, Austin Theory. Go on, boy. Come on, boy. Go on, Austin. 1, 2. Oh, come on, Austin Theory. Now that I can get on board with. If Austin Theory wins this match, I can get on board. Yeah, that was his chance. That was Austin Theory's chance. This might now be it for Austin Theory. Austin Theory might die now. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. Climb it. Because he ain't... Austin Theory's escaping! Brock Lesnar's climbing! Brock Lesnar's just climbed the cage! Brock Lesnar's just climbed this chamber. No, he's not going to do an F5 or something off the top. There's just no way. Oh my days, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely destroying Austin Theory. This is horrible. Come on, Austin. There is no way he's going to do an F5 off the top. Oh my days, he did. He did it off the top to the floor. Oh my days. Oh my days. That is ridiculous. That was tough to watch. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar wins. I don't like that at all. Do you know what? I wasn't even fully against Brock winning. Wasn't even fully against Brock winning. But the fact that he didn't even have to beat Bobby Lashley, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, man.
WWE champion, because WrestleMania is going to be champion versus champion.
Yeah, it's been announced. Champion versus champion. Brock versus Roman. I'm not even fully against it, man. Bobby Lashley winning at the Rumble was pointless. That's what I'm against. That is so shit on Bobby Lashley. So shit on Bobby Lashley. So shit on Bobby Lashley. So shit on Bobby. The hole was already there. The hole in his pod was already there. Well, that camera angle was pointless because it made it obvious that the hole in the pod was already there. Oh, man. The spot was cool, but then they've ruined the spot. They've ruined the spot by showing us that the pod was already had a hole in it. I liked the last little bit between Theory and Brock, but I just feel like there should have been more before that. You know, Brock Lesnar Bobby Lashley should have at least had a chance to defend his title. That was just a bit, and it's a low blow, man. It's a low blow. I just it's now that what, the second or third WWE show I've finished like this, because it's not even the results, it's the way they get to them that just seems stupid. They just seem ridiculous. I just don't get it. Really don't. I just don't get it, man. I do just not get it. I just don't get it, man. Don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just poor. It's just poor. It's just poor, man. Oh, man. It's just the way they get to these results. They do it in ways that make no sense, man. It means we're probably going to get Bobby versus Brock on Raw or something, but it's just not what we want, is it? Is it? You know, I don't even... First Goldberg loses, though Bobby gets screwed. That's the thing, Bobby getting screwed, like... It's just... That really bothers me. That really bothers me. Because he doesn't even have to get screwed to get a match with Brock. Like, Bobby could have lost the chamber and then said to Brock, I want a rematch. Either way, if you really want Bobby versus Brock on a Raw before WrestleMania, you could have done that. You could have done that. But you don't. But you don't, do you? Yeah, it's just man. Well, that brings that show to an end. Yeah, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Sorry to end it on such a sad, glum note yet again. I don't mean to end these things in this way, but it's just watching WWE programming at times is just becoming more and more frustrating, and it's just becoming harder and harder. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, it's literally just a stat pad Lashley, so he looks a bigger deal when they need to use him again in the future. It'll be some reason like that. It really will, or it'll be a way to stat pad Lesnar. Either way, it's to stat pad somebody. They didn't need it. They didn't need to do that. They could have had Brock win, and then they could have had him win the Royal Rumble, and then they could have had the Chamber match to add a bit of, oh, is Brock going to lose before Mania? They could have done that, but they didn't. Lashley to get the title back after Mania, probably. But what's the point, man? What's the point? What's the point? It's just disappointing, isn't it? It's just hard. It's just hard to keep watching these WWE pay-per-views for them to just get to convoluted matters of how to get to these moments. It's just becoming harder and harder. But thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't done already. And if you're new here, which I don't think any of you are, just subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Be handed to because he didn't lose it. Yeah, probably. Roman will win both bouts, hold them up, and then he'll give up the WWE, and then, or he'll give up the WWE, he'll give up the Universal, and hand one of them to Bobby. It'll probably happen. Just feels a bit crap, doesn't it? Just makes no sense. It really doesn't, and it gets to a point where you take so much bullshit that you just can't do it. Yeah, sorry to end on a glum note, but thank you guys for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I do like spending it with you. If it wasn't for you guys, it would be a lot harder to watch these shows. But thanks to you guys, you guys make it a lot easier. But yeah, have a good night. See you guys soon, and I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya!